DM tip from a 5-year-old: wearing a cloak or cape while you run the game makes you a better dungeon master.
Hell yeah, it does, little dude. Hell yeah, it does.
I have my Akatsuki jacket ready to put on at any time.
Yes, you do.
Listen, if we ever have like a Halloween episode, I will 1000% turn on my webcam dressed up as a fucking paladin.
I was gonna say is for me, I on another server I did run holiday events, so I think we're just gonna like start doing those when the holidays come rolling around here, because I love holiday and Christmas themed D&D events.
Oh, I remember one of my favorite sessions was a one-shot of like it was literally a Halloween episode. It was a murder mystery that my DM had put together that was Halloween themed and everything like that, and it was great. I had an awesome time. It wasn't live streamed or anything, it was literally just a private game, but...
Oh, you should have seen it. So, for the first Halloween event when we did it, it was Friday the 13th themed, where we had everyone go on a specific website to know what your IRL stats were, and then you would play as yourself with, like, a single class feature from, like, one of the classes to, like, be your only way of defining your character trope. It was pretty cool. It definitely terrified people, because I think when you're up against, like, you know, a creature that has a D&D stat block and you realize that your IRL constitution makes that you get 1 or 2 hit by a creature with multi-attack, you really fear the creature. We did that for last year. This year we had this past year we had 2 events. It was the Alien one and the Scream one.
Ooh.
And then on top of this, Christmas the year before, we did the party has to go kill Krampus, where everyone was toys that had been brought to life, and that one was like actually like, oh, you have a D&D stat block, but like your race of choice is you can pick any race, but just understand that you are a toy. And yeah, the party had to go through a dungeon, solve some puzzles, make it to Krampus's ritual room, and then kill him before he goes and murders all the naughty people.
Awesome. That sounds like it would be fun.
And I think the cute part of it was like the reason why is because you were supposed to be like rejected toys, and if you do this, Santa will remake you and give you and put you in a home that you'll be loved for your entire life.
Oh, no, that's a goal worth fighting for. Hell yeah.
It's the true meaning of Christmas, isn't it? You're only useful to Santa if you do cool things for him.
Like Rudolph.
Yeah.
Rudolph was a reject until there was a storm. Anyways, I'll be playing a Blue Warforged, kind of in the shape of a train.
I want to be Buzz Lightyear. I want to be a paladin in real life, but I'm just a toy knight. Maybe be Zerg and just be a sorcerer.
She's pretty excited for the Lightyear show, not gonna lie.
Yeah, my husband is too. He's like, we're going to see that. And I'm like, no, that's fine. I want to see it with you. And he's like, you don't understand. Like, no matter what happens on that day, we are going to go see that movie. And I'm like, okay, we're going to go see the movie.
He's got his priorities right.
Yeah, I guess so. Shit.
I'm not going forgetting like, wait, what am I missing here? I was like, oh yeah, that's right, music and a screen share. You know what's funny? I like having 4 people around just because it's usually just like a nice thing to. Four is the good default number for D&D adventures. But when I started playing D&D, it was literally like me and like 2 friends, and we would swap being a DM for a different campaign on every month. So we learned how to balance stuff either horribly wrong or underpowered. There was one time it was just me and my friend, and we went into a jungle, and my friend started saying that the you can hear the Congo drums start beating as a gorilla with a blue tie came out.
Blue tie?
Think of an ape with a red tie that has the words DK on it.
Okay, yeah, no, I got the DK thing, but why was his tie blue?
Just
I think it was
No,
just
there's no copyright infringement at home.
oh yeah, no, at home no, but like because there was also like a running joke that like each of us would pull from something. It's like no, obviously they're different. See, they have a blue tie.
I was going to say that was going to be my reasoning, was that I think they were just pointing it out, so they're like, no, this is the one with the blue tie. not a red tie."
Exactly.
It's like,
Anyways, DK solos
no,
any.
this is
party, I don't care.
obviously a red porcupine, not a blue hedgehog.
Right.
Like,
I was gonna say is there was
we know
also
what you're talking about, motherfucker.
oh my god, there was also this time where I'm trying to think of this right. We he had a character who was like, oh, is this just Graves from League of Legends? He's like, no. Then what's his defining quality with those cigars, huh? He's like, you know what? He just horks down the tobacco. What? Yeah, he just horks down. He heals from this. That's his shtick now.
Oh god.
Oh man. But yes, we are past the 5-minute timer. Thank you everyone so much for coming on in. We're gonna go ahead and get started with recap. Welcome back to another D&D session with Saturday Group, where last we left off, we had arrived at the floating isle. And so with the understanding that our main group is of one of 3 expedition groups, they were able to pick from the 3 different land types. And so, seeing as how probably deserts would suck ass to be going through, and the Deadlands just kind of like looks like a walking danger zone, our group decided to take the jungle path. Upon traveling the jungle for a few days, they started encountering some of the natives, only for them to have a, let's say, interesting meetup where there Isidore, showing a sign of peace, putting both their hands up, entered into some strange type of we'll say ritual, and the group is believing that Isidore has accidentally married themselves into the tribe. We arrive at the tribe a few days later without any encounters on the way there, because the tribe has navigated their way through the jungles, guiding our group. And now, at the arrival of the tribe, they understand that these strange people who have adamantium blood, it is almost a cultural thing for them to mark themselves due to the blood that comes drying out of their body upon any cuts.
Just totally not scary to witness at all.
Heat metal.
Man, I would hate for someone who is like horrifically into self-mutilation to come up here. They probably try to have a kid or something.
Oh my goodness.
All right, and so,
Damn, like,
I'm sorry, repeat that.
I was gonna say, if a guy gets it up, is it like hard as steel or?
Oh my god. Well, it definitely is when the wound gets cut open and is exposed to the outside air.
So it's only if they marked up their PP.
Oh god.
If they marked it up, like
paper
if they,
cut.
yeah, then that would probably be a standing issue, because then whenever it becomes like flaccid again, would the cut reflect the flaccid state or the hardened state?
These are the important questions we need.
These are the important. Okay, Zeno, no, we're not playing until you answer my question.
You know what? Why don't you go ahead and see one of the locals naked, and then we'll tell you.
I'm scared to ask.
All right. So, yes. On top of this, we also do know that the markings of this tribe bear this, what I can only describe as a smiling face with black around the eyes, clearly symbolizing that, clearly mimicking that of an overly joyous face.
Like Joker joyous.
Yeah, exactly.
Just a happy guy. happy guy.
Except slow it down and put it in a minor key.
And so, where you guys are starting off, it's Kanaloa, Guinevere, our T-posing party mates, and Isidore, who was carried the entire way here due to what we can only assume to be tradition for these people. And now in front of the village elder, who is the one who has the most markings around their body, Yeah. They oh, that's right. Our adventure group has also realized that the language of choice for these people is primordial. Since leveling up, since leveling up, do any of you guys now have access to understanding the language or speaking it?
No,
No,
I don't.
I
I'm not
triple check.
I'm like not a smart person this campaign. Of course, when I choose to be a kind of a jock, I'm screwing myself.
Haven't taken warlock levels yet.
No, I haven't.
Hold on, let me see this. There's something about this.
There's only 2 spells I can cast right now. It
I mean,
is
I can cast a handful of spells, but nothing that's gonna help us.
Right,
speak with animals and beast sense.
I mean, is primordial close to any other kind of language? Or we can kind of maybe recognize a word or
We've,
two?
I think when we did this last
Yeah,
time,
I've been able to recognize it.
having it be the root word, we understand certain words. Though here, so the village elder speaking to you on a primordial has these strange types of gestures. This language that Kanaloa we already understand. They understood the word arrival, but they see the look of confusion across your faces, and a moment of realization comes across the elder.
Oh god, are they gonna teach us how to speak their language like Starfire does?
No, I'm
And
pretty
so-
sure he's just about to speak common.
The village elder takes a little bit of the darkness that surrounds them, rubs the tip of their middle finger down the arm. I'm trying to like visually show this, but I can't let my hand off the lip beaky. Imagine your middle finger's knuckle, and gently gliding the tip of your middle finger down it.
But he's doing that currently, or he's doing it to
Yeah.
one of us?
No. One of his right hand is doing it to his left hand's middle knuckle. And
Is he wanting us to mimic him? Because I'll do it if that's what he's wanting to do.
No. Maybe after like 3 seconds, any part that he had previously touched starts having a faint little glow. And with this blue ash that starts emanating from his hand, he blows it over the 3 of you.
Cool, we get to do drugs too. Nice.
All right.
Good
Now,
thing I can't breathe, otherwise that may have been harmful.
and now you can understand us, yes?
Oh, hey,
Oh,
Wow.
there you go. That works.
Hello.
that's
And
That's
welcome
pretty neat.
and welcome to the village and the smiling tribes.
Are
the
welcome.
village of the Smiling Tribes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm.
We are but one of the small ones. But more importantly, see, wow.
Wow. Okay, what the hell is
Bread. Bread.
What?
That
What's
noise.
going on?
We just
what
heard you
noise?
scream.
What's happening? What's this? What?
that?
Is it
really
stopping?
bad feedback?
Wow,
Yeah.
that
And now
was
it's
horrible.
clicking.
I got PTSD from like when internet used to make that sound all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
God, that is exactly what that sounded like. Jesus.
oh goodness! Like
It's
that was
okay. It's
surreal.
okay.
Oh.
Give it a little bit, bread, and just in case if we do hear it again, then just try disconnecting and reconnecting. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm not hearing it this time.
Okay, it's not doing it now. Okay. I don't know what the hell that was, but that was scary. Please.
Yeah.
Fear.
And so, but more importantly, with your arrival here, we are happy to see that our own Tekka has a partner for life.
I just start laughing.
No, please.
Tekka, who looks over. Why, yes, indeed, we did the ritual. We're showing our absolute peaceful ways and not having any drawn. Clearly, we only do this for those that we wish to become partners of life with.
Yeah, you do that. We don't.
Wait. Are
Sorry.
you not of the other tribes?
No, sir, we're not. None of us are. We're actually not even from
Kinda
this
ch-
island.
Wait.
Ay,
What
sorry.
do you mean? There's nothing beyond the island.
Oh, we're beyond the islands, actually. There's a lot beyond the islands, but that's where we come from.
The village elder and Tekka just kind of look at each other dumbfounded.
So, what have an exchange that happened between yourself and Isidore? Well, it isn't really legitimate to us. To you guys, sure. I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but she did not know that. She did not come into this with the understanding that you two are now engaged
But
or betrothed or however you title that.
but she held my forehead and hands for a solid 5 minutes.
Listen, I understand that to you guys that means a lot more dedication than it meant to her. We just couldn't understand you and couldn't speak to you, and she's just trying to, let you know we're not here to fight. We're actually here to talk. Ask
Right.
questions. Yeah, that's totally not what she was getting into when that happened. She just wanted to show you that we're not aggressive. And I mean, I guess it worked.
And
Not quite.
I understand. It is okay, Tekka. We will perform the ritual later.
Listen, I really, I don't, like, listen, we only met a little while ago, but I really don't think that's what she wants out of this.
No, we have ways of showing the many partners our people have come across in our lifetimes.
Oh, so she's not even the only one he could be married to.
She's the first one, though.
Oh, hey, you're just the main bitch,
It is okay. The village elder showcases his wrist to show 3 rings that wrap around from the base of his palm going down his arm.
Oh.
I have lost 3 of my partners.
So, is like everyone allowed to have multiple partners, or is it just the male?
No, anyone. They showcase to the different women and men of the tribe how you now knowing what the markings mean, you start paying attention to their wrists and see that some of them have 10 rings, some of them have 2 rings, some of them don't have any rings at all.
I kind of lean back and whisper to Isidore, "You should probably use protection if you decide to agree to this."
No,
Just
I'm not even sure
No
that the
protection?
anatomy is compatible.
Right, because you're like a bat. Yeah, I don't even.
What they kind of look.
Well,
What does race have to do with marriage?
That's fair. My apologies. That's
Yeah,
actually completely. That's. You're right.
It's more like a species thing and
Right.
procreation.
Yeah, what she said.
Wait, procreation?
Making babies, making little things of little versions of us.
They look at each other. You don't do it yourself?
I beg your pardon?
I think this is way too deep into conversation, though. We should probably have maybe 2 or 3 meetings into knowing each other.
Listen,
Okay.
if we're not going
No,
to
I
talk
like
about
it.
it,
I like what's happening now.
if we don't talk about it now, I feel like it's never going to get brought up again because now we're uncomfortable. But
You
break
see
the
that-
mold.
Puff up. I do my threat display, and I'm just like, okay, over here.
Oh.
Oh, I think they like it when you do that.
Tekka just looks. It is a shame, but I understand. Here. We should do the separation ritual right away.
There you go.
And so Tekka goes ahead and takes one of these special ritual blades going in and out of the elder's hut. And you see this one more resembling that of like a razor claw.
Ooh.
He gently gets it just deep enough to start having a faint amount of blood go out that immediately dries up upon exit.
I see.
All right, now it is your turn.
It's just a scratch, right?
It's a D4 of damage.
I got you covered if you really need the. It's alright. It'll be alright. I got you covered.
Yeah, I think it'll be okay.
Yeah.
I guess this is what needs to happen.
I mean, you could just. I mean, it seems like they're not interested in, the hanky panky. So. I'm
Yes, I'm
purposefully
not ready
trying.
for the emotional commitment either.
I'm purposefully using like terms that they probably would never understand just to keep it appropriate for them. Especially since apparently things are done a little different here.
So, whenever you want, you can go ahead and roll the d4 of damage to implement you doing it yourself.
Hello, D&D Beyond.
It's D&D, D&D.
I got 3 points of damage. We're cool. Everything's cool.
Oh yeah, you get 3 points of damage, and it's at this point. Let me also get some music going on for us as well. With 3 points of damage, the Tekka and the village other notice that your blood doesn't dry up upon exit. In fact, they notice your distinct red blood. Is it red or is it blue? I don't know. You tell me based off what you think the race. What would be going on with the race?
I am a hot-blooded mammal. It'll probably
It's
be red.
orange.
Yeah, I was supposed to say that. I mean, it could just be blue aesthetically, you know? It doesn't have to change anything about you.
I'm okay with it being red.
Okay.
The village elder and Tekka look in confusion.
Can I reach over and do Cure Wounds on her?
Mhm.
Just reach over and just cast Cure Wounds. 1d8 plus 2, so I heal you for 8. So you're popped back off.
Yes. This is also probably a good time. I brought this up to other groups as well, so it's a good time to bring it up now.
Okay.
I like the idea of like we had discussed like how do scars exist in a world where magical healing is implied, and so this would be a pretty good chance to have like your own special like magical scar, Isidore, for your wrist.
Maybe like a jelly bracelet.
It would probably be based off of like the person who healed you, like where their magic comes from.
What color is your magic?
My magic would probably be kind of a red gold.
Ah, yes. I like this.
Yeah, so it would probably look like it'd be a lot fresher than it actually is if you wanted to imbue magical colors into that. It probably still looks like it hurts a lot and it's swollen, but
definitely resembling that, like how we'd imagine a scar to be. It just bears the color of it just bears the color and maybe even aesthetic of the spell of the person who healed.
It just faintly glows red. I'm okay with this.
That's so neat. When you glow in the
Both of
dark.
them just like, why did your blood not turn hard when it left your body, and why is it red?
Shrug. Guess I'm just built different.
Oh, come on. Don't confuse them any more than this already is. Don't get me wrong, it's funny. I would totally go with it if this wasn't like first contact kind of thing. No, this is actually very common for the people that exist outside of these islands. That our blood is liquid and it takes a lot longer to heal. Except for this one, I point to what's your name?
Kanaloa.
Kanaloa. He actually doesn't technically bleed. But
What?
me and Isidore here, we are organic beings that do. And
Wait, we understand. It all makes sense. He is one of the faceless ones.
The face?
That's true. I do
Wait.
not have a face.
Well, that is aesthetically true, literally true, yes, but
Yeah.
We thought that Tekka, you brought a faceless one in here. I thought that was an aesthetic of his.
listen,
simply built this way.
he's not from here. He's not from your island. He's not anything you've probably ever encountered, unless maybe actually, I don't know.
I don't know.
But-
Maybe I visited this island in my younger years.
Yeah, but you wouldn't look like this, right? I thought you didn't look like this all the time.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, see?
No, I wouldn't.
We So you do you bear, like Tekka and the elder clearly giving off like gestures like they don't want to be within 5 feet of you. So you do you have malicious thoughts?
I mean,
Oh,
don't we
gosh.
all?
That's a golden question.
Don't we all?
Do you bear maliciousness, faceless one?
Like of what tier? Like I'm not gonna destroy the island or anything.
No. Do you wish to see us eradicated?
No. Should I?
You personally? Because we're
I
not
don't-
sure.
I
I mean, there's no
this
lie there,
is
so,
strange. A faceless one who, like the others, does not bleed, who does not wish to see the eradication of our people.
What other one? Now hold on. What other one are you
I feel
talking
that-
about?
I feel like we need to, sit down and exchange
Yeah.
origin
Can we go
stories.
somewhere where we can like talk? Like
Yes,
I don't know.
here. Feel free to explore the village. You will be granted a special seating at the feast.
Oh, that's a feat. Nice. Okay.
Oh well, it is something along the lines of we as a village eat together, and there are different seating circles. You must all be sitting of the circle of elders.
Okay.
I am pretty
mean,
old.
I'm okay with that. I don't think Kanaloa actually eat.
And he doesn't
Oh, I don't.
eat.
No, I don't think so. Do you?
Oh, the village
I mean-
elder just like pulling out a nice little rag, just had her like, oh, Tekka, I really hope this is not one of the ones that we've been dealing with.
Oh. Well, we'll talk about that. We'll see exactly what's going on. With as much as we know about Kanaloa. I mean, hell, he can answer any of your questions.
Well, we will see tonight. Right now, I must tend through the other areas of my village. Please, everyone, enjoy your time here. Oh, and Mr. What are your names?
Call me Gwyn.
Okay,
Kanaloa.
Kanaloa.
I'm Izzy.
Okay, strange names, but still names nonetheless.
Do we get the
Guinevere.
courtesy of yours?
Yeah. What's your name, actually?
You have met Tekka, and I am Aku.
Baku.
Somebody write that down.
Yes, spelled how it sounds. AKU.
I'm gonna walk up to Tekka.
Tekka looks saddened, but nonetheless. Hello, Izzy.
He's been upstairs.
I can't believe it. I made a partner who I didn't even know their name.
I mean, I'm sure stranger things have happened. I just want to kind of, you're not a terrible person. I think you're gonna find somebody who will actually suit you better than a random me out
Oh.
in the forest,
Yeah.
But let me show you how we greet each other, and I hold out my hand to him like a handshake.
Tekka kind of like mimics your gesture and like not understanding that it's a grasp thing, but like slaps your hands, like the palm of your hands.
All right, that's a good start. Okay.
Okay,
Low five.
a low 5. I like it.
I'm gonna take his hand gently with mine and do a slow handshake. Like, it is good to meet you, Tekka.
It-
And then let go.
It is good to meet you, Izzy. Oh wait, that was not like the low. So low 5s and a pleasure to meet yous are different ways of saying hello.
Yes. And the other one is called a handshake.
A handshake. That's so much easier to say than it's a pleasure to meet yous.
You don't walk around saying handshake, though, trust me.
Oh, okay,
No,
okay.
no, yeah. Just kind of do like hold the hand out to the shake, and then just do it. Kind of.
Would you like to practice? We have 2 other people. One of them has multiple hands.
Yes, very much. He walking over to Kanaloa, exciting to shake each of his hands on one side.
You see that my four arms split into 8 and tentacles come out of each one.
Oh, so many
Shake all the
more handshakes. I can't wait to shake you.
I can't wait to shake you.
And so, excitingly shake. Which side do you prefer? Your left appendages or your right?
I'm octodextrous.
Okay.
God damn it! I hate it. I
So
hate
every
it.
single one of
I'm
them.
leaving. I'm leaving.
Yes, they're all equally shakeable.
Every single one of them. Oh,
Yes.
this is good. And he looks over to Guinevere. Oh, I am sorry. You do not have as many hands as the faceless one there, but it is still. He looks over to Isidore. Pleasure to meet you. I get it now. Going.
So, are we talking in
Mortals
your
are
language?
so interesting.
Are they talking in our language now, or are we talking in theirs?
It is a go under the guise of a universal translation.
I
So
like to imagine we're just high as fuck and think we're communicating really well.
Yeah.
We're all on like
So,
their version
while-
of peyote.
while the term pleasure is understood, like it's a pleasure to meet you, he now understands like why you guys say that. Like using like slangs or like gestures that they don't use, for example, handshakes and low fives would be confusing to them.
Hanky panky.
What is
Stop
a
it.
hanky panky?
It's not. You guys don't do
that's
it
fine.
apparently. No, stop. Shh.
Watch us fucking sneak in a Who Framed Roger Rabbit reference with the hanky panky you just did.
I hate it every
Oh
time.
my goodness.
Daddy cake.
And so, it is a pleasure to meet you, Gwyn.
I'll hold out my right hand for a handshake. It's a pleasure to meet you too.
Ah,
Okay.
yes. But feel free. Would you like some introduction around the village?
Yeah, sure.
So, this place is pretty small. Mainly boasting a population of, let's say, about 50 people. You can see that there are a few tents that clearly are larger than your standard home tents, being like one for the gatherers, the hunters, the chieftain himself, and
What about like, are there family homes,
Mhm.
or is it all separated out by
No.
hunters together? Oh, okay.
family homes. And you even see what is a new one that is currently under construction.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and very much just like a cylinder-like structure that has a cone shape at the top.
Mhm.
So, here are the different areas of our village. This is the family homes. This is where people will make their new families and their new lives. Of course, after the newborns are brought in.
Brought in. Huh.
From here.
Make. Okay.
From here, we have the gatherers area. Plenty of our village's finest people are from there. And he showcases and he's like, look, there's some right now. And he shows you all the curvaceous men and women that are there. And I mean curvaceous as in like the men are just like how do I best describe this?
Are they very like expressive sexually?
Yes.
Like, okay. That's,
Regardless of gender, they have a lot. They have some time on their hands to perfect the weaves that they work with.
The weaves.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
They are the ones who gather our plants, our medicinal stuff, and even work on our parts of our agricultural.
Oh.
And from here, we have the hunters. They are the brutes, the ones who go out on scouts like me.
Ah.
Alright.
Now, comparatively, is this group of people much less sexually expressive?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I
These are
guess
the
it's-
himbos and chads.
Yes.
I was just about to say that. Oh my
Oh.
god.
There are plenty of those in the hunters who like to bodybuild and sculpt their bodies into fine pieces, like those ones over there. He showcases what is like the village supermodel clique.
Oh, Jesus. Oh,
Some very chiseled features.
Indeed. So some of them would make good partners for some people. Plenty think that hunter and gatherers get together often, but it's not the case. Hunters tend to only like hunters, and gatherers tend to only like gatherers. It's almost like there's some sexual they do not get as many. There's a term for this. They are maidenless.
My God.
As somebody who hasn't really followed the Elden Ring thing, what does that mean?
Yeah, it's still a meme that goes along the lines of, if I were to not say that, it'd be no bitches.
No, hell yeah.
Yes.
The incels?
Kind of.
Oh lord.
That's a no-no word.
Man.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. We gotta be careful of that. And so,
My bad. That was
and
my
then
bad.
of course,
Forgot.
you have the chieftain's hut. That is where the three elders of our tribe meet. We have the chief, who generally watches over every single aspect, and then the two elder elder hunter and the elder gatherers.
Right, primitive hunter-gatherer society. Got it.
Mhm.
Reproduces asexually, maybe. I'm just writing things in my journal.
Yep.
Reproduces asexually, maybe? Question mark?
Question.
I can only imagine what that looks like as you wrote it. That's so funny.
Yes. And yes, you want to see one of our favorite games we play?
Absolutely.
I gotta pull this up because it's from one of the books specifically.
If it's like their version of Cornhole, I'm gonna fucking die.
Cornhole.
Cornhole, you know, where you toss the beanbag into the board that has a hole cut out of it.
Oh yes, I'm aware. Alright, here we go. Let's see.
No, they did that professionally.
I'm pretty sure they did. Damn near an
Here we
Olympic
go.
sport.
Yes. You guys see a type of field area that has a bunch of pillars that are large enough for you to stand on, though only for you to stand on. Not really a lot of room to maneuver around on them, and they're kind of just haphazardly around. This is where we play goat ball.
Goat ball?
Yes.
Did I hear that? Oh, okay. Does it involve anything to do with the goat?
Hey, the ball is made of goat
Like its hair or its hide?
hide.
Okay, that's
It's
pretty normal.
goat ball is a team sport. It uses the furry misshapen ball made of stuffed goat hide, and also requires a dozen or more elevated platforms, arranged at random. 2 teams of 4 players clamber onto the platforms, pass the ball back and forth, and try to knock their opponents off the platforms.
That's pretty cool, actually.
A team wins if all of the opponents have been knocked out of the game.
Do you use the ball to knock them off, or...?
The ball, yes.
Okay. So to say,
Yeah,
just-
in very short, it's very much more tribal dodgeball.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God.
I sucked at dodgeball as a kid.
Dodge.
And so, yes, we have plenty of people who love to participate, especially those guys. Hey, oh, and it's just straight up like what you'd imagine when the Road to El Dorado professional showed up. They are our finest goat ball members.
Yes, they look fairly intimidating.
You have like the one who cracks its neck over, and the other one who's gurgling some unknown liquid. If you like, there are 4 of us. We can have some fun if you'd like.
I kind of want to see more of the village. Unless that was it.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
was
it.
that
This is one of our very few forms of entertainment.
That's spelled, one guy. Do you guys want to play?
Yeah,
Yeah, I kind of want to play.
I'll give it a try.
What about you, Kanaloa?
How about you face this one? Oh, sorry, Kanaloa.
He's muted.
Braid.
Hello?
We'll see when he comes back. Hold on.
Knock on your walls. He might have fallen asleep.
I love that. Hold on. Let me see if...
Listen, my athletics is good, but my dex is it's alright, I guess.
Yes.
So we
It
might
is-
actually do well.
So, this is a very simple thing. You get to choose either athletics or acrobatics to perform
Oh,
this.
nice.
Each player can make your choices, and I'm going to add the totals of your guys' checks.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, what's happening? My little brother was being an ass.
It's all good. Tekka was saying that how there are 4 of you guys all together. If you guys would want to participate in some goat ball to help pass the time. It is a very
yes.
simple thing. All you either make an athletics or acrobatics checks, your choice.
Oh, I can do that.
Yes,
Yeah,
that is
yeah.
it. Come, Kanaloa, play. Yes, go ahead. Your guys' choice of athletics or acrobatics.
Fuck yeah. Alright, here we go, man.
Athletics.
My athletics is fantastic. But I'll probably roll like that's really good. Woo! 22.
I'm going to rage beforehand.
That's fine.
You hear the mechanical gear start spinning and smoke starts coming out of my joints.
Yes.
But unlike last time in the fight, you see a weird purpley veil of energy around me,
Ooh.
like where my skin would be. So I'm gonna go ahead and make fun rolls. I don't know why it doesn't roll with advantage. Okay, 16. Not bad. Could be worse. Passive athletics.
All right, let's see. 16, 22, 10. And Tekka rolled a 15 total. So I add up the total of these rolls all together. 10, 29, 39, 44, 66 all together. And now for the other team's rolls.
Interesting. Okay.
Let's see, 32 plus 28. I think that's not gonna outdo you guys. So yes, you guys actually beat the goat ball team.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god! I can't believe it! We won! That's it! In your face! That'll teach you for the time you hit me in the face with the goat ball.
Did we just help avenge the nerd?
I think we just helped avenge the nerd.
That's fucking great.
Yes.
Yes, I feel satisfied.
Vengeance of the nerds!
I feel accomplished. No one's ever beaten the goat ball team, and you guys have done it.
If he's
Oh.
within like arm's reach, can I try and give him a high five or show how to do a high five?
Yeah. Go ahead. Just describe how you explain it, Tim.
So I pretty much raise my hand and then I kind of make a gesture for him to do the same.
Oh,
So
okay.
he'll raise his hand and then I'm gonna slap his hand. Not hard, just a standard high five.
Yeah.
This is a high
What is
five.
a high five? There's
Yes.
low five, there's high five, and there's handshakes. Oh my god.
That one usually means good job or congratulations.
Oh, okay.
It's meant to be a positive exchange.
He goes over to Isidore and Kanaloa to give them a half five.
This is like the best thing ever. I'm having a great
Yes, high five.
high five.
Yes, high five.
It's one of the first things our babies can learn how to do.
Really? So you teach your babies how to have five when they're born?
It usually takes a little while, but essentially.
Understand. Okay. But yes, feel free to go around. If you do decide to leave the village, try not to wander too far. The jungle can be a dangerous place, as I imagine you have all noticed by now.
No, we noticed, my guy.
Yes. Alright. I'm going to go around and teach my village the way of the high five, the low five, and the handshake.
You go, you beautiful bitch.
And
Go
so
on.
he goes running off, showing everyone on his way like how to do the 3 forms of exchange.
I love it. This is the best day of my life.
So, you
These
guys,
are very interesting mortals.
Aren't they?
you guys definitely have a few hours before the feast, so you guys can choose what you wish to do at that time.
I'm actually looking around. Do I see any, like, kids?
You do see a handful of them. Maybe there
Okay,
look to
is
be
it,
like
like-
7 within this within this entire tribe.
Okay, but does it seem like a pretty alright amount for their population?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, alright. So, I kind of turn to Isidore. Do you think they lay eggs? Like lizards?
I
Like,
don't know how to answer.
You heard them say that, why don't you do it yourself, right?
Yeah,
I
but,
wasn't
like-
the only one who heard that. Please tell me I wasn't.
Maybe it's more like the craft of them? I'm not sure.
And then make them out of like clay?
Yeah,
Do like oogity boogity over it, and then the
like
boom.
golems. Isn't that how golems are made or something?
I don't know. I've never made a golem in my life.
Right, neither have I.
Yeah, that's not really my forte. I'm more of a hit it kind of person. So, what do you think,
Good question.
old ancient octopus thing?
Oh, me?
Yeah, have you ever encountered things that can reproduce asexually?
Yes. I would reproduce asexually.
Right, but
Rather, I
more.
would shape the weave around me and make an offspring.
I meant more on the level of like us, not on your level and ours.
Asexual mortals.
Yes. Is that the thing?
Probably.
I'm actually not smart enough canonically to know if that's a thing.
Asexual mortals. Have I run into an asexual mortal? I'm fairly sure I've seen dragons lay eggs without partners.
As bad as it will be, can I roll a history check to see if or a nature? I don't know what that would be. Nature check? I don't know. To see if that's even true. Or insight? I don't know what that would be.
Repeat what you said, Kanaloa, just so I can confirm it.
I believe I've seen dragons reproduce without a partner before, laying eggs and having children. I don't believe they need a male dragon for it.
Yeah, and I don't believe my character canonically would know anything about anything like that. So I wanted to roll.
Oh,
to
your
see if
character
that-
can just trust their teammate. Need to roll
Listen,
anything.
we've been together for like what, 3 days? I think at this point.
For teammates.
Right. But your whole
Yeah,
thing
don't
is a
interest
little
me.
off to me at the moment. It's not quite passing the vibe check, if you know what I mean.
The fuck is
So-
a vibe check?
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, could I roll to see if that's true? I don't know what you want to call that roll.
Yeah, we'll give it nature.
Okay, it's gonna be ass. I've got a 0, but here we go. Yeah, there you go. That
Roll
yeah,
that one.
4.
You do
That's
believe
okay.
you do believe Kanaloa has probably some of the most truth you've heard in a while.
God, that's crazy. I knew dragons are scary, but holy shit.
Yeah.
Can you believe it, Isidore? They lay eggs like dragons.
It's very possible, although we have not witnessed anyone laying an egg yet.
So what is this? Is this
Would be about-
Schrodinger's egg?
Technically? Yeah, that's radical. I'll have to definitely ask questions about that at dinner tonight.
And Aloha now sits on the ground, and you start hearing mechanical whirring again.
What is the
Not the
mechanical
same
word
as the
for it
rage
this
thing
time?
from last one. Who's asking?
The DM.
Oh.
Kanaloa is currently editing Dee's body
Okay.
to try and harness more of his eldritch power.
All right.
Excuse me.
Guinevere and Isidore, what about you two? What would you guys like to be up to?
So, will it only be Tekka and Aku that understand us, that are speaking the universal, or did they cast a spell on us?
As far as you understand, it's only them. Though you feel like the fact that like the effect is clearly just like a universal translation in itself.
Okay. Oh god, I don't know what I want to do. Actually, I kind of just want to observe. Do all of these people seem to be of like the same species, the same kind of person, or is it a mixture of like elf, half elf?
This is how do I put this? So, being that Primordial is kind of that of an ancient races, they're how do I put it? It almost looks like they are the root race.
Okay.
There are aspects that, or if not like a root race, then a race that resembles that of like a mixture of all the races.
Oh, okay. So mostly humanoid.
Yeah, mostly
maybe,
humanoid.
Like 4 to like maybe 7 feet tall, but they all look the same. They look of the same. Like if they were all human, they're all human.
Yeah.
They're not human and elf. They're not okay. They're all the same thing.
Like for example, their ears could be considered pointed, but not quite like an elf. They could be considered to have like very stalwart and stocky bodies like a dwarf, but once again, maybe a bit too tall to be a dwarf. Humans, their distinguishable feature is lack of the features like the other races, but still nonetheless very much like a humanoid type. And so it's just like a good bit of everything.
Yeah, but they're all them anyway are all the same to each other. Okay, and do you? Oh, I wonder if all the tribes look like this. They didn't seem to think that we looked weird, and we don't really resemble them as much as they resemble each other.
One vaguely humanoid shape is the same as the others, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Not really.
This is coming from the bat person.
That's what I'm saying. They weren't really like afraid or stuff. Hell, he was willing to marry you. And he didn't find anything even like off about seeing you as a, I actually forgot the name of your people, but as a person, yes, they didn't seem surprised by the presence. So it makes me wonder if they've ever encountered people like us before, or there are several species. Or there are several species that exist in this island that they have communicated with, and maybe that's where they thought we came from. Isn't that? I feel like they said something similar to that.
The mystery deepens.
Right.
Yes. But other than that, I guess we'll just wait. I don't really feel comfortable wandering.
Fair enough. Waiting, observing, and taking a look around the tribe. You guys pass the time with Kanaloa, and soon enough, the sun sets. There's darkness that covers over the village, only to be illuminated by the lights from the torches that they carry around and have placed around their various places. And slowly, the village starts converging to a centermost point, near the elder's hut.
You reckon we should follow that group?
At the very least, yeah.
The mechanical whirring stops. And he gets up.
Tell me he turned himself into like a crab.
Why would I turn into a crab?
I don't know. It might be more comfortable for what you are, because I don't think you exactly...
Why would I be comfortable as a crab?
I have no idea. What do you even look like outside of, D?
Oh, your mortal brain cannot comprehend my actual image.
So, how could any single form be comfortable for you to stay in, is what I'm saying. Kind of like trying to fit a
single form. Why would it be a crab, though? Why was your first thought of crabs?
I don't know. Actually, to be completely honest with you, I just
fine.
I mean, crabs are okay.
And so,
Yeah,
you guys
peak
see
evolution.
you guys do see that as the village starts gathering more of the villagers are starting to look over in your guys' direction, though you can tell that the eyes are not looking at you, Guinevere Isidore, but at your faceless Warforged member.
Try to play nice, okay?
Is it okay to try to draw a face on him?
Nice.
Kanaloa,
Do you
I
have a
have some
Sharpie?
charcoal. And I got a charcoal stick. Can I draw like a little face on you?
Absolutely not.
Okay, but what if it's this one? And I
don't
like
know.
draw on the ground. It's a plank from Identity.
Mm-mm.
Oh, please, please.
Even less, yes, that was less convincing. I was more convinced when I thought you could do art. I don't know why I assumed that, but
Oh, wow, hold on. Hold on, I got it. I got you.
My chest hurts.
Emotional damage.
Oh no. Please let him draw like just
Here,
a
hold on,
regular
Brad.
guy.
Would you have taken this in D&D images and on stream?
Oh. Say yes, please.
absolutely not.
I can't
No.
see it. It's loading.
It's also in D&D image.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, my chest hurts. I'm good.
I mean, that is quite a nice face.
It's a good face. The face of serotonin right there.
Mhm. Well, either way.
Maybe like this one, even though it's a tiny picture.
Nice.
What's up? As more people start getting into their smaller circles, you can see that different people are sitting amongst their families. Maybe even if they don't wish to sit amongst their families, they're sitting along their respective like groups, such as hunters and gatherers. But one group is definitely for sure separated from the rest, and it is the group of elders, which just has the three of them sitting together, though with room for the three of you to be accompanying them.
Okay, so I think there's assigned seats over there. Shall we?
Yes, we shall.
Kanaloa, you don't eat, correct? Even though you're technically a living thing inside of a. Do you eat?
No, I'm not immortal.
Well, no, but you've got like, flesh. So I suppose something has to sustain it.
No, this flesh is made of the weave. It's not. This isn't even my true form. When I die in this body, I will simply. Okay. How do I explain this to a mortal brain?
No, it's okay. It's okay. You can tell me later. Let's just go sit down first. I was just gonna say like, try and be nice.
Don't need to know.
Okay, that's fine. Like, me and her do, I guess. It's alright.
I know you're mortals.
Yeah. Yeah.
I totally forgot that like my pen, my stylus still doesn't have the tip of the pen in it. Let me see if I can quickly find one while still answering your questions. So, yes, you guys go to accompany them.
Yeah. We're gonna sit in the elders' circle.
Right.
And doesn't it have like you unscrew the pen that has extra little pen nibs?
Let me see.
You should have an extra
I know
pen.
mine
in it. I think
does.
that comes with most pens.
This one doesn't because it comes with extra tips for the pen.
Huh? That makes sense. We only recognize the one we spoke with earlier, right?
That is correct.
And are they distinguishable as like male and female, or are they pretty like
Yes, yes, they
androgynous? Okay. Cool. And so, excluding Aku, I suppose, what are the other two? Male, female, older, younger than him?
The hunter is female. The gatherer is male. I'm trying to right now find images for you guys to look at reference.
Okay. And Aku himself was a male, correct?
Yes,
Okay. What group does he belong in then?
he is the chief.
Oh, okay.
So, like, how do I put it? There are people in the tribe who don't serve either hunter or gatherer, and as chief, he not only watches over all of them, but also also one of like the major decision maker of the tribe.
Okay. So while there are, I guess, political functional groups, you don't have to be part of those groups.
Correct. Hold on, this might be actually good. So, for any of you who are familiar with Fullmetal Alchemist,
Yeah.
the representative for the hunter resembles that of Azumi Curtis, Ed and Al's teacher. But for those who don't know, let me find this up.
There's that serious looking lady. Real sad. Yeah.
There we go.
I really liked her. Really liked her.
And the male for the Gatherers, on the other hand, gee, I wonder what this could be.
It looks like the top of Squidward's head or something. Oh my god, I don't like that I was right. I hate it here. I like how the art styles don't match whatsoever. Oh no, it's horrible. He is beautiful. I hate it here.
So, I would need to mark up their face. Actually, no, let me just. Oh man. So hold on, their faces are definitely marked up like that, to resemble that of the smiling face of the tribe.
Right.
And so when they see you guys approach, not only are there murmurs among the tribe of you guys actually joining to sit down with the elders, the two chime in. Huh. So you're the ones Aku wants here. Well, I can at least see the joy in having some of them join us.
I beg your pardon?
The gatherer elder looks over at all of you, kind of like biting his lip. Now, horn dog. We're not here to deal with that.
What?
Did he just say horn dog and primordial?
Yes. Thirst still exists even in the olden times.
Sorry.
But no, it's not towards you, Guinevere. The hunter elder was referring to the gatherer elder.
Oh, that's still gross, dude. We're here to eat, not to do whatever you guys do.
Speak for yourself.
Well, either way, assuming you all already came here because you were looking for a history lesson or something.
Or a biological one.
Not really much for biological, but hey, Aku, what are you gonna tell him about? You know, the beginnings, and what it is we exactly are. All right, sit back, and I'll just handsomely listen in on them. They say both like chowing down on some of the food, which you can see. It looks like it is a meat variant. It could be beef. It definitely isn't a form of chicken. Nope. With the fact that they have goat ball here, you can assume that goat is probably going to be the meat choice here.
Hell yeah.
And so, Aku chimes in.
No fear, I just eat. Not like hork it down, but I'm eating.
Aku chimes in. Welcome to the Isle. Here there are three tribes that exist in a harmony, to say the least. We are but one of the three small villages for the smiling tribes. And he's actually gonna unveil the rest of the locations for the rest of the smiling tribes.
Do they have a map that they're marking this on?
Kind of like drawing it out into the dirt.
Oh, okay.
These are superior memory skills.
I mean...
And this piece of paper that I have.
There's one. In the southern tip of the isle.
Degree.
Yeah, this will be up to you guys to remember. I'm not gonna remember shit. Not my thing.
There's the big one.
Oh, you know, just having the screen share up. I guess not. I don't know what the heck is wrong here. Everything is lagging.
Oh, actually, here on. Let me quickly. Can you guys see the other three locations?
Mm-hmm.
Kanaloa, Isidore as well.
The other 3 locations.
Yeah, there's the
So
one
you
in the
guys are
middle.
currently right here.
Yeah,
There's the.
Oh, that's the last one. Okay, I didn't see you draw them on, so I was like, "What?
Oh.
There's 2."
Oh yeah, no, I was removing. So there's 1, 2,
Yeah.
3.
Oh. Well, now that you pointed them out, yes, I can.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes, indeed. We are the Smiling Face tribe. There is the tribe that is of eternal anguish, and the tribe of the endless rage.
Those are pretty, like, strong emotions, yeah?
Yes, for our joy comes from the variety of creatures and stuff and such we have to work with. We have the most fauna of our 3, though the tribe of the anguish and the tribe of the rage call us the weakest of the 3 tribes.
Why?
They believe we have it too easy.
Oh.
What about the 4th tribe?
The 4th tribe? Oh, you mean?
3 other locations in.
Oh no. They're referring to. Oh, sorry. We are referring to the desert being the rage, and the Badlands being the anguish.
Oh, okay.
We are but one of the villages of the smiling tribe.
So they're saying they're like a city-state of the country kind of thing.
Yes. However, though, you do bring a good point. There is a 4th one, the faceless.
Oh, hey! I kind of nudge Kanaloa while I'm eating whatever the hell this meat is. It's really good, though.
That's still not me.
The faceless are strange, smooth-faced creatures with no markings at all. They bear no emotion, hence why we call them faceless. But they are peculiar. They only come out during red moon nights, and when they come out, we all hide for our lives. At least that is the way here for the Smiling tribe. We fear the faceless for their immense power. And whenever they arrive, they seek to take as many women, children, and men away from us, never to be seen again.
That's pretty dark, right? That's what mortals say. Mortals say that.
Yeah. So, how do they eat if they don't have a face?
We do not know. We don't know whether or not our people are taken to become them, to be eaten by them, or to be killed for some strange reason.
But you say that you think he's one. Are they like, I kind of reach over and pinch my own cheek, and like, are they like soft, or are they like him and I can kind of knock on the front of his chest plate?
They are soft.
They are soft. Okay, well, there's really nothing soft about this one. Just so you know, he's not technically.
I'm hard as a rock.
Yeah, rock hard all the time.
Nice.
More ways than one.
I know what I said.
Yes. But there are a few things we have noticed. The fact that you pointed out that he did not bleed, that is what terrifies us. There have been times where the faceless have been cut, but they still do not bleed.
Well, so they don't even do the thing that you do where their blood becomes solid. It doesn't do that either?
No. Nothing escapes from their bodies.
Is it just black on the inside? Is the light? Is there like...
It is dark when you cut them, but there is nothing that comes out of their bodies.
Yeah, so it's like a shadow with flesh? It's weird.
It is a strange thing, but we luckily enough do not lose as many people as we once did moons ago.
And actually, one more thing. What? Have you ever killed one of them?
No, never.
Never. Never. Okay. So it's always been a loss on your part.
Yes.
Whether it's by deaths or by kidnappings. You have literally never felled. Has any of your tribes, as far as you know?
We do not know of the other two tribes. While we do, there's a reason why I say we live in a kind of harmony.
Mm.
We are more neutral than anything. There is not a peace amongst us, but same time we do not come to each other with open arms. Oh, wait, hold on. I almost forgot to. I completely forgot to mention. You two. There is a gift that they have given us, and what's that? Whatever could it be? Aku kind of like puts his hand out. Handshake.
Whoever wants to do it, I can do it. I don't care.
Yes, I smile with pride.
Even the elders who have known each other for so long give each other handshakes before greeting you guys.
Let's shake their fucking hand, man. Hell yeah, I do.
Strange custom. Normally when you put your hands out, it's because you plan on getting married, but then that's when both your hands are up in the air.
Yeah, we don't do that. That's not really a thing.
So, actually, that is something I wish to ask of you all. If not through the gesture of surrendering yourself, how do you find partners?
Well, I don't know about these two. I can only speak for myself, but it's usually through spending time together, talking, maybe drinking, imbibing, I suppose. I don't know if you guys have an equivalent to that.
I see.
Or through deeds, through adventures, through... I don't know, just... It's a form of surrender, but not so much physically.
Oh,
That makes sense.
you mean emotional surrender?
Yeah, exactly. Coming into a relationship can be complicated, but ultimately it's emotional surrender. And seeing if you can be comfortable with the other person when your guard isn't up.
I see. Do you see this? These outsiders, the people from outside the island, they carry with them an interesting wisdom. I don't know. Surrendering yourself emotionally sounds weak to me.
I know who that came from.
How about you over there?
I've
You
long
look...
forgotten.
Oh, sorry.
I've long forgotten the pleasures of mortal flesh and love. I mostly only feel anger now,
Hey.
and the occasional amusement.
See, now that's
A
my.
lot of boredom.
See, now that's my type of person. If I wasn't already in a few committed relationships, I'd probably go for it.
I don't think he does that actually, but shoot your shots, I guess.
Luckily enough, I for the most part am always open for more. But how do I put it? You're a little too rough around the edges for me.
He's talking
I'm
about.
polished smooth.
Okay, yeah.
Oh man. Not only did you say he's as hard as rock, but he's also as smart as one.
I choke slightly on whatever the hell I'm chewing on. Well, I mean, we're not all the same, as you can clearly see. Like, he's very different from me, and I'm very different from her. And, I mean, have you seen people like us before?
No. As far as we understand, people comes in shapes and sizes.
Right. But you've never specifically seen, like, her kind of person, or mine, or his. As we are.
His vaguely, but only because of confusion.
Right.
You two, we've actually seen some of each of your kinds.
Okay. From different tribes, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay. So the other two parties might be encountering us. Weird.
Indeed. But we've at least explained how there are different tribes amongst the island. There was something else you all wish to know about our people, yes?
Right. Who wants to say it? Do you want me to say it? Isidore, do you want to ask?
Say it. Is your blood like that?
Why is
Actually,
our
that
blood like
wasn't-
this?
That wasn't what I was gonna ask, but okay. Sure.
Our blood
You
is
bleed
like
a
this.
very rare metal.
A rare? For us, it's very common.
Oh no.
It's
We
not
can
common
have-
outside of the island.
Absolutely not. It's worth its weight in a lot of I don't know if got gold here or money. It's worth a lot.
Well, here, a lot. It starts from when we are born. I was taught by my elders who were taught by their elders who were taught by their elders, and it has been lost to a time, but it is a way of our people. All we know is that on nights of blue moons, that is when an offspring may be born. Where the way we go about it is, we take any of the hardened blood that comes from our body, especially the ones that have been taken and formed into items, and we take it over to a special spot in the centermost village. There, the materials are grounded by a hammer made of our own blood, and once grounded and bathed in the light of the blue moon, a strange phenomenon happens where blue weaves, you could call it, bind around the actual grounded blood and form a new person.
So it is like making golems, I think. I kind of look at Isidore like,
we have a
do
board
you
game.
think that's how that happens? You know, turning like rock or clay or wood into something kind of alive? Except these people are actually alive, or at least sentient.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely even without an Arcana check, it's definitely a really high level of transmutation to make organic matter from inorganic matter.
That is ridiculous. I'm pretty sure that's hard, isn't it?
Makes me
Wow.
believe you might have a bored deity on your hands.
I mean, maybe it started out that way. I don't know. I'm not really much for gods and stuff, but a lot of people seem
Oh,
to
I
be
am.
stuck in them. So-
I am one. I've killed a couple.
Right, yeah.
Actually
I'm
know
going
a lot
to...
about them.
Right. So, does the metal have to only... Okay, so that makes sense now. So technically they can reproduce by themselves. But they could take multiple pieces of blood material from different people if they wanted to. And it could become its own... I wonder if that affects it. Huh.
There are,
Brings up so many questions.
there are only so many that can be born at a time, and usually it is based. The person who decides it is the chieftain's chief.
Mm-hmm. So why only one at a time?
What do you mean? What? No, the amount of offspring that come from each that are dispersed among the villages are decided by the chieftain's chief.
The chieftain's chief.
Yes.
So that isn't you?
No, I am
No.
I am chief, but there is the one in the center of the tribes, and that is the chieftain's chief.
Okay. So they decide how many each of your smaller tribes get?
Once the offspring are born, they choose how to disperse them amongst the tribes to be raised.
Oh, okay. Is this a set amount every time?
It varies, but at times it can be something as small as 5 to as many as 20.
Oh. And this only happens every
Blue moon.
blue moon, which I would know as how long? Would I know that? I don't know. Is that a concept I'm familiar with?
Can make an astronomy check.
Right? Like,
Pulling
I'm
up
not
right
a
now.
smart individual. This is not the kind of things I should be asking or caring about, but by God, I'm interested.
So, it does. So blue moon is a common term for the second full moon in a month.
Oh, okay, so it would only happen about once a month.
Not
if you get
necessarily.
any- I mean, okay.
For two full moons to happen within a month is how common is that, babe? Would you say?
I would imagine
Full moon. That's what they call it, once in a blue moon.
Yeah.
It's maybe once a
Not
year.
often.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Huh. Interesting. And of the 7 children that we did see running around, did they all look about a year apart in age?
Maybe some were like a few years apart in age, because I'm looking into it even more. So, on average, every 2 or 3 years is when a blue moon happens.
Okay. So, it's not a lot, but it's not rare at the same time?
When it happens, it is not even of our knowledge. It is something that if we are in the main village for whatever reason and a blue moon arrives, we will know. Though you can usually tell it coming in the hours to come, as the sky starts to shift.
Oh. Well, I don't know anything about all that, but... And do you get to know if that's, those children even came personally from, you? Or
No.
is it just...
Oh, it is.
all-
We adopt here.
That's,
Be-
yeah.
We are of a people where the children are born from the collection of our black blood, and then once born, it is the chieftain's sheep who decides where they are sent to be adopted into.
No, it's completely random. I'm getting that one movie where the dude like kind of died on Earth and then got transported to Mars. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Was it the Disney movie?
I don't think it was a Disney movie.
Not sure, but
yeah.
one thing is for certain. Once given to a village, it is the village's decision who wishes to raise the children.
Right.
Usually, we give it to those who wish to join into parenthood, to become guides to the new one.
It's nice, actually.
Hmm?
There's technically never any unwanted children here, then.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Every child is wanted by their guides.
Well, I think you got at least 5 up on that from us down there. You wouldn't imagine how many unwanted children there are.
Why would a child go unwanted?
And I don't think I'm emotionally ready for that conversation. But let's just say it is an extremely unfortunate thing that happens an impossible amount of times.
The frequency of our children existing is a lot higher too.
Oh,
Yes,
how
that
how often are your children born? It must maybe not as rare as a blue moon, but I imagine it's still once a year where children are made.
Well, technically, a single, because no, there's no single about it for us. Some of us, most of us, it takes actually 2 to create, only 2 to make another little.
Wow.
And
So
they
you take the blood of 2 people instead of many people.
Does somebody want to take
Oh
over
my
this
goodness.
conversation?
It's not the blood. It's
No,
another
it's-
essence. It's another
Bodily fluid?
another bodily fluid. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a much more visceral process than.
Do we have
Oh.
to do the
No.
sexual education on
Right.
which
No,
days
we,
you're
we,
gonna
we,
get
we, we
banned?
can literally cut to we can literally cut to black
I
as
was
you
gonna
guys
say-
explain the
Alright,
birds
so
and the
when-
bees.
Cutting to black.
when a
we just
mommy
explain it.
bee and a daddy bird like each other.
Yeah, love each other very
I'll
much.
show them.
Oh no.
Kanaloa
No,
owns its
no,
parents.
no.
And so
Nope.
time
Wrap it out.
time passes as
Oh,
you guys
my
explain
parent,
the
that
birds and the
sucks, okay.
bees. And upon explaining that, you have like Aku is just like stroking their chin like
Stroking his
in
wolf out, okay.
constant wonder. What was
Watch
it?
there, the freezing.
The elder hunter is just looking disgusted, and the elder gatherer is writing down notes.
I was thinking above. Oh shit! I'm okay. Whew. Wow. What a journey that has been.
Yes.
so-
Kanaloa puts his robes back down after the demonstration.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Like I got all
I'm-
the twigs
ha-
and leaves and
I
stuff.
had
in
my
different positions.
I had my shield up between me and wherever the fuck Kanaloa is, so I don't have to look at it.
Yeah,
Nice.
and sometimes they have multiples, like I have.
No,
7
no,
other
I'm-
brothers and sisters.
What?
And
And so,
Multiple-
you explain that you explain the process, but so this is a thing that happens, once a week, once a month.
Yeah.
many times as
most-
there's the days along.
Most species can have at least one baby, or at least most females of a species can have at least one once per year.
Yes.
Wait, and that's every one. So, wow, all of them are kind of looking. So
Yeah.
you people never have a population issue.
No. Not at all.
But we do have a population issue. It's just the other way around.
Stop
We have
it.
too much population.
That
Yeah,
is-
overpopulation is a
that's-
thing.
I. Oh, what's a crazy thing? For you all, it is the worry that there are too many. For
Yeah.
us, it is the worry that there are too little, based on how many the faceless take.
Well, you're gonna have to get a lot more worried, probably.
Yes. Different issues, though. Yes.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
there are other people coming to the island who aren't as nice as we are.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Are there
Well,
people who
that-
are coming to do what the faceless do? Are the faceless getting reinforcements?
No, absolutely not.
Worse than
No.
the faceless.
No, we don't
No,
exactly
we don't
know that.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Actually, we don't know that. But I don't think we're here because of them. But that's not to say other people won't be here because of them. If that makes any sense at all.
So,
Like the
why
people who-
are you all here then?
to do exactly this. Talk to you. Ask where you come from, how long you've been here. Just what we're doing right now, we're learning about each other.
I
Because
see.
there's nothing like you where we come from.
And there's nothing like you here.
Yes. So we kind of want to know why that is, how that is, and how you've survived this little time. Especially with your very simplistic and infrequent way of gathering more of you.
Well,
Considering that is literally the opposite problem down where we come from. It's not actually that far of a distance, but
so interestingly
fact-
enough,
yeah.
side note, at least like in real world terms, blue moons happen once again on average 2-3 years. Blood moons happen typically twice a year.
Okay.
So this gives you an idea as to like how often the faces show up in comparison to how often they lose.
Yeah. So they're either dying out, in the process of dying out, or somehow they've survived this long. So that also begs the question if the faceless are like a population control or what?
A couple of things have clicked in my head, and I keep writing in my journal.
Oh yeah.
Please share them if you feel like it.
I'm going to
I'm-
pass the page and be like, don't say it out loud. It's like, with the ability to be adamantine blood, which is a super rare metal occurrence in our world, you would think like these faceless are here because they don't want to be overtaken by these super creatures, basically. These creatures that are, if they were to overpopulate and take over, would be the dominant species.
Well, it seems that they're impossible to kill. And apparently they've been killing with increasingly regularity, for lack of a better term.
Yes, I heard all that. I think maybe these faceless are afraid of them.
That could be it. Oh, along the questioning, did we ever learn if they ever talked at all to them? Communicated in any way that wasn't a violent exchange?
Here, I'll give you a bit.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
This is our real world reminder. Don't procreate. Oh my gosh. Yeah,
I didn't
today's
have any
been-
plans on it.
Yeah, sorry
today's
about
been
that. Yeah, it does. So. Yes, that is at least the story of our population increase and our population decrease.
That is troubling. So are these the numbers you have now? Are they the lowest they've ever been? And declining?
For us at least. As I have mentioned, we cannot speak for the tribe of anguish and the tribe of
Right.
rage.
I speak only of your knowledge of yourselves.
Mhm.
Have your numbers have been the low? Are they the lowest they've ever been and declining?
Mm.
For you and your people?
As far as how many we gain to how many we lose, we're definitely on a slow decline.
Right. Hmm.
Do you know if the other two tribes even still exist?
Right, that's a good question.
We every so often, whenever we head to the borders of our tribe, we do see them from time to time, but we do not know if what we are seeing are the remnants of them or or them in their prime.
Right. I can't believe your version of international meetings happen a lot.
No. For
Intercontinental, maybe?
the last time the tribes banded together
International.
was when the faceless were discovered.
And how long ago is that in your time?
Let's see. At least 10 blue moons ago.
So does that mean about 20 years ago?
20 years or so. 8 to 30.
Yes.
That really wasn't that long ago, but even by our standards,
By my standards,
that's nothing
fraction
to
of
you. That's like a
blink.
sneeze. It's a hiccup.
not even a sneeze.
Right. But even by our standards, that's like pretty much my life. I'd be a very young child. So that really wasn't that long ago. So it happening again might still be far away. Unless the problem gets worse.
It has been some time since we have seen the faceless. So we worry for the day that the blood moon rises again.
So
Did you have a way of tracking this?
When the blood moon arrives, we are only signaled by the moon's shifting of color, and that is it.
oh man. So this is a problem we're probably going to have to be involved in. And now we have to figure out. Well, at least she's probably going to send somebody else to figure out what the hell those things are. The faceless? Oh, and also, didn't she say this island blips around? Like it wasn't here, and then one day it just showed up? Isn't that's something she? This is me now. That's actually something she said, right? The Yuan T princess.
Yeah, it just showed up. But
It just
I
showed
don't-
up one day.
I don't know if it like popped into existence.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like, did it just gradually come into view, or did someone wake up one day and see it in the sky?
Are you referring to what happened? What 5-6 moons ago?
Does that
Yeah.
timeline fit? Yeah.
What
yeah.
happened 5 to 6 moons ago?
It was the only time any of us had ever seen it. We had the occurrence of a purple moon.
That probably happens very, very, very rarely, huh?
Yes.
Because if red moon happens about twice a year, and a blue moon happens about every 2-ish years, then probably them converging like that is what, decade every 50?
There was no faceless?
No. In fact, it was the day that there were also no offspring born.
And did
Lord, maybe.
the positions of the stars in the sky seem to change? You guys see that?
You mean the glitters of the sky?
Yes, the lights in the sky.
Yes. Things
They
look
changed.
things look different. But
Oh.
as I mentioned, because of the fact that it was a purple moon and not a red moon, we worry for if another one should arise. Regardless of how recently, it scares us to see that. And with how often a red moon arises compared to the blue, that purple moon might be was treated by many as a bad omen. For maybe the gods do not wish for new offspring to be born, and for the age of the faceless to arise.
Yeah, I can understand why you would come to that conclusion. It's So, back to questioning about you and your people. About how long do you guys live? Do you decline gradually? Do you just stop one day? Like, how does aging work for you? Because it's very different for us, depending on who you ask.
Well, the way we see it, the only times we have ever been able to confirm our lifespan is one of 3 ways.
Mm-hmm.
Either 1, death by starvation and or dehydration. 2, abduction by the faceless. Or 3, falling off the island.
How does that determine your age?
We do not see them anymore. Thus, they are no longer among us.
So it is literally just what you see is what you get.
Yes. In fact, the chieftain's sheep who resides at the big one, they have been around here for many, many cycles.
Were they around whenever the last meetings of all the tribes happened?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. And probably most likely then longer than that.
Mhm.
Did they ever say if they saw another purple moon?
No.
Like what you no? Okay. So maybe not quite that old, but and they are, as you know it, the oldest among you.
Yes. The chieftain's chiefs are the eldest.
Mm-hmm. So you guys are probably just kids.
Question, Zeno, is this a flying island or is it an island?
It is a flying island.
Yeah, so what I was thinking anyway, that's what from my line of questioning out of character, is if this body of land came from the other side of the planet, and we can calculate exactly how long ago the purple moon was, then we could probably find out really quick when the next red moon is here. I just don't think any of us in this party currently are smart enough to figure that out.
May not
I
be a
don't-
red or blue moon here at all.
Exactly. I'm not sure. I don't know
Might
if that's a
Not have even.
planetary phenomenon or
Growing
what?
up, blood moons are a thing that happened. Blue moons are a metaphorical thing that happens. The way you hear them describing it is like the moon actually shifts color.
Right. So it's either a perspective that they get from their position in the world previously that might not ever happen again here. So this could be it for them.
They may
This
live
is
on
all speculation.
an entirely different material plane.
Yeah, that's true too. That is absolutely
Silence
true.
suddenly shifts into existence here. A purple moon.
And there's no way
One
for us
that-
to gauge that because I don't know. Are the skies different in different material planes? Are they obviously different, or are they just ambiently different? Like they have.
I've never seen a blue-colored moon. Have you?
If you are asking us, we do question why your glitters are not as colorful as where we come from.
There is. I don't know anything about other realms of existence, though. That's not my forte.
If I were to describe it, your glitters are like if someone took white paint and spackled it on black.
Right.
Where we
That's
come
normal.
Alright.
it is like someone dipped the paintbrush in a rainbow and a cacophony of colors and speckled it on a white sky.
That definitely speaks to me like you came from a different realm of existence, then.
Mm-hmm.
Although, what realm? Whether it's a primordial, I don't know what the other realms even exist. I mean, do you know Kanaloa? Do you know Isidore? It's not.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
really
only
have
slightly
preference.
versed on interplane and travel. I've really only studied up on the subject for parties.
So
Nice.
it's literally just like a bathroom trick, or is that what it's called?
A bathroom trick?
Something like that. I don't know.
I mean that's a term, but
Oh,
I think
is
you mean
it
party trick.
party? That's it. That's it. Yeah.
Now,
I know
now,
somebody
now I'm
asked
thinking
for
of
a
someone.
bathroom trick. You might want to worry.
That's what I'll say. You go into the bathroom stall and you hear someone. Hey, I'm here to show you a trick.
Oh God. Flip a quarter on their junk with no hands. Just flip a
Nice.
quarter. Oh, that makes so fucking funny. Not gonna lie, I'd be impressed. Okay.
Kanaloa puts a coin away for later.
Do you even have one?
Oh, you had your shield up, so you didn't get to see.
That's true. That's why I'm asking now. That's not permission for you to show me.
Should have had your shield down.
Okay, well,
Everyone would have seen it.
I'm just gonna go with yes. You do have one. Although why you have one, I don't know.
Not my
Huh.
body.
No, what's the term? Questions for later.
Anyway, if none of us are versed in all those subjects, that's probably something we need to ask the princess.
I don't know if she's any more well versed on interplanar
Well,
travel.
she might have access to one who is, considering she's a princess.
If anything, you all speak like this princess. They are a represent for your people. Do you represent your people better?
We are representing.
I think we are
Them.
more representative of them.
Guild.
And actually, even though we're a small sample size, we couldn't even really speak to our people. We're just a little group, a private gathering that wanted to know how you guys got here. One of the first, it seems. Probably not one of the last. So if you communicate regularly to your chieftain's chief, it'd probably be something to tell them if we don't run across them first. What else were we even here to do? We're really here to find out about them.
Threat assessment.
Resources.
And also.
Well, we know adamantium is
figure
definitely
out-
one.
That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
You know,
Me
if the
too,
on
so-
T here that there's an entire island filled with people who bleed adamantine.
That could spell some really bad shit in the future.
Especially
Yeah.
for these poor, probably defenseless people.
who
Yeah,
can't
you'd
even fight
imagine.
off-
Regardless of whatever their like viewpoint in the world, having anyone with the ability to like generate adamantium equipment at will is a pretty scary ability.
Yeah. I don't think you have to be very smart to realize that. It's like they're bleeding stainless steel that's already solidified. That could spell the literal end for them if they can't get back to wherever they came from.
To spell it bluntly, if we don't get another purple moon and get your island back where it should be, you are in very grave danger. This entire island is.
Big potential of that happening, yes. Very high.
Do the angry and sad tribes also bleed adamantium?
Yes, that's much is known.
Okay. So they don't
Okay,
all
then yes,
look
you are
like...
all in danger.
Yeah, so they don't all look like you, but you can all do the same thing.
Well,
Okay.
there are slight differences.
Yeah.
For example,
Besides the face paint.
yes,
I
indeed. Aku showcases the blue powder that goes off of his blood. While we all may bleed adamantium, the powder we emit when we rub our fingers on it is different, and it has different properties.
Okay.
That is another reason as to the smiling face. Our powder is that the ability to connect people. We are the ones who brought about universal communication amongst the tribes.
Yeah.
I believe
What do the other powders do?
the tribe of rage has red powder that emits off of theirs. They use this to coat their weapons and armor in more visceral adamantine.
Oh,
So it's harder, or...
It is more malleable.
Oh.
that's probably bad.
Yes, their weapons and armor are more refined.
Oh, wow, yeah, that's really bad.
Maybe it'd be good for them. And for whoever went to go see them and say hi.
And that is not to even mention of the green powder that emits off of the tribe of anguish. The tribe of anguish lives in a dead land, though they actually are able to supply their own water and elements from their powder.
They have to consume their own blood?
No.
Oh,
The
okay.
powder that they emit can control and conjure up the elements.
Oh.
Oh, no.
A terraforming tribe?
They're in so much more danger than you are now. Although you guys are also in very grave
No,
danger.
they're all in pretty much equal danger, objectively. It just depends on what they want.
What, this is a translating cream. The other two got enhanced weaponry and elements.
Oh, well here,
Yeah.
there's more that we can do with this. And they showcase theirs, allowing them to do small illusions.
Oh, no.
Kind of like prestidigitation
so
kind of
danger.
illusions, or like...
It's
Minor
how
illusion.
our people came to hide from the faceless.
Oh, they're chameleons. I like
So.
it.
Illusionary powder, destructive powder, and elemental powder.
No. This place is literally a walking, like, oil field, gold mine, diamond mine, all wrapped up into one lump of dirt. And God knows what the bloodless things are doing with them now.
Faceless.
Yeah. I don't know, bloodless sounds scarier to me, I don't know why. Oh, this is, okay,
Kanaloa
so...
kind of rubs his head.
Resources. We found out the major resource, the most important one at least. Check. I think that's a big old check mark on that box. Making a connection with at least one of the people. Check. Was there anything else we were supposed to do?
See if the natives are friendly.
I mean, at least these ones are. Well, that's kind of the properties of the very blood, so is to connect, not just, cry and fight.
I wonder how that other adventuring team is doing.
Yeah,
With the
I'm a
animal
little
tribe.
concerned. Yeah, I'm a little concerned about that myself, actually.
I'm not. I just
I'm
kind of.
sh-
I'm
I'm sure
not
you're
going to say
not.
that. D
Okay.
says that's very mean.
Well, we were still all hired by the same person, so we're all on the same team, technically.
Technically.
Same side, at least, if not same
Tell
group.
us then. We are curious. You ask about our people. How are your different tribes where you come from?
There are many.
There's too many to even consider.
They fight. They kill each other
Yeah.
most of the time.
They
Like the quote-unquote tribe that's would want to come on this island and steal you all.
So allow me to ask this: Is this because of? It's clearly because of the overpopulation is why your people kill each other. Yes.
No differences in beliefs.
That's a facet of one of the reasons.
Oh.
If that, I don't know if that even makes sense to you guys. We don't really need reason to kill each other. I am a good example of that.
What a strange way of life.
You have absolutely no idea how very simple, at the end of the day, your survival is and your way of life is compared to everybody else down there. And
Yeah.
that objectively might be a good thing for you, or terrible.
Maybe is why we were brought here.
Maybe. I couldn't tell you that. I'm not a priest who can tell you the god's will. I'm not a warlock with a motive. I'm just me. I can only speak for what I've experienced, and it is not so kind. It is not so understanding, and it is 10 times as fearful. It's rough.
Well, yes. But we appreciate the knowledge you have bestowed upon us. We will be calling this feast to a close. If you wish to stay the night, you may take the freshly constructed tent. It was originally supposed to be built for the new family, but there is no new family.
Whoa. Yeah, alright.
Yes. Should you are always welcome in our village.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Good night, you all. Good night. Good night.
I can see each of them talking. Yeah, I love it so much.
And so, the elders and the villages, maybe not immediately going off to bed, but clearly going off in their own ways to do their whatever routines they want to run at night. You know, any nighttime activities.
Now, okay, just because I didn't get a straight up answer, do these people actually canoodle? They don't canoodle to reproduce.
Yeah, they
but
still
they,
do.
like, okay, cool, all right. I just really need to know that.
So, unlike it is purely for pleasure, so it is also viewed differently.
Right. Okay, I was just curious if it happened at all, considering there's almost no need to. But if they just did it for fun, then yeah, that makes more sense.
Mm.
Okay, cool.
Fits. Might as well try it, right?
I mean,
Most teenage boys would agree with you.
yeah. Hey, that was a lot. I feel like I need to sleep on that for a little bit. And none of us that are presently here know anything about the stars or astronomy or anything like that, do we? I don't. I certainly don't.
Once again, just for party talk, like.
You're like that guy that's like always, I know more than you. Fuck off, dude.
He simply does. I'm kidding.
Hell, I
Fuck
do.
off, dude.
I am a
I'm
creature
sorry,
of
I do.
night.
That wouldn't be a lie if I said it.
Indeed.
I'm sorry we didn't get that fancy college education that you got from the
Oh,
Eldritch
no.
World. Leave me alone.
Oh no. Oh, what is it? I have a PhD, but I have an Eldritch being.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, shut up. I'm
Well,
sorry.
maybe he could pray.
I was-
Get an answer.
Oh god.
So,
I'm
what is it you guys wish to do for the night? If you guys wish to turn in, that is more than fine. You can all benefit from a long rest right now.
I honestly can't think of much of anything, but I still think one of us should stay up to keep watch. I'll take the first one. I'm fine. So
I'd like to
But
seek out
no,
the
the
hunter,
one that-
the
One
hunter
that
leader.
can't sleep.
No, like,
I
Yeah, I'll be
still
up
need
all
to
night.
see it. Oh, that's true. He'll be up all night, or he only needs like 4 hours of stasis or something like that.
6.
let's do 6
I'm
hours of
sorry.
inert activity.
Yeah, exactly.
It's basically just I sit around and I stay conscious, but
Alright, then.
nothing else.
So when you go looking for the hunter elder, you head on over to their. You see that they wandered into, rather than their own personal home tent, they took a stop over at the tent of hunters. And when you take a look, they're currently inspecting all of their stuff. When it was mentioned before about like how crude and refined the red tribe's weapons are, it's fairly obvious when you take a look at like these guys clearly like whether or not it's like a mold they put their blood into or they crudely like use other like hard blood to like cut away at this one. All of their stuff looks probably the most tribal of the tribes. Like as far as like just how crudely made the weaponry was.
I kind of clear my throat.
Oh,
You don't even need to do that.
well, welcome in. Were you looking to strike me down?
No. Yes? No. Are you the strongest of your tribe? Of any tribe here?
I'm the greatest survivor of the tribe. To take the title of strongest is pointless.
If you say so. I want to test the strength of your people, to see if you are ready for what is coming.
What do you mean by that?
I pull out my great axe. The spa.
You want to test this?
Healers.
You want to do that? Then let's at least do this with our bodies to strengthen each other. And with not even like picking up a weapon, they just immediately start taking up a battle stance.
Hand to hand combat.
You're going to try and fight me with your hands.
Yes.
Okay, well, people who are going to fight you are not going to just put down their weapons and ask for a boxing match. So I'm not going to put this axe down.
I'm
I want you to
aware.
understand that before. Okay.
You see, they say, "I'm aware," and what they do is that they take their knuckles and just straight up scrape it amongst one of the weapons, hardening their knuckles into black adamantium bracers.
Oh shit!
No hesitation at all. Their fists are now permanently. Their right fist is now permanently a fist.
Adamantium knuckles, my dude.
I respect your dedication.
Shit.
A few switches are flipped inside of D, and smoke starts coming out of my joints again. The small little purpley field.
No need for initiative. They though their right hand is stuck into a fist, their left hand is like beckoning you to come in.
I'm gonna go forward and attempt to hit them with my axe.
Go for it.
Get him, dude. Get him.
Recklessly, of course. Yes, recklessly.
Yeah. Go for it, dude.
Oh wow! 2 4s on advantage.
A miss.
So that's
Du-
a 10 total.
ducking underneath your attacks. My turn.
I wasn't using my. Okay. I kind of nod my head.
Here we go. $17.
A 17 hits.
All right. This is 9 points damage in a single punch.
Already
When-
halved.
Yep. Oh, sorry, that is not already halved. So that is 4 cut in half.
I have taken a significant amount of painkillers, drinking a whole large Gatorade bottle of cranberry juice, and eaten. I am here.
Hi, you're here.
Let's just go to bed, my guy.
You guys just got a huge exposition as to like what these people are, what their capability is, and right now Kanaloa or Bread is testing out, is having a quick sparring match with the Elder Hunter, who looks like a Zumi Curtis from Fullmetal Alchemist, and she straight up like, not like taking any hesitation, had her knuckles get scraped along one of the weapons, permanently turning her fist into an adamantium bracer.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, that was just her first attack.
Anyone I would like to kill and fight.
Okay.
Second attack is a 15.
At 15 hits.
Cut in half already. This is going to be 3.
Alright.
And then you see that it looks like with a nice, soft sigh, you feel as though they are channeling something inner within themselves, expending a key point to do a flurry of blows.
Jesus.
Alright.
I'll shield you, my friend.
Oh, it was only 12 for the first strike and 17 for the second.
This is consensual
First one
combat.
does
It's
not
okay.
All right.
I hate to interrupt, but are we leveled up? I can't even.
You guys are level
I don't
3.
even- Okay, I think I'm still level 1.
Go ahead and
shit.
quickly level yourself up, and then we'll bring you in the next long rest because this is literally happening at the end of the day. All right.
Cool.
And so Kanaloa, already cut in half. This is 5 damage.
Oh no, I am leveled up. What the fuck?
Oh hell yeah! There we go.
Right.
And so, come on, show me what else you've got.
Come on, hit me.
Going in with it.
I'm trying to hit me. Hit me.
19.
19 does successfully hit.
Awesome. This is 1d12 plus 7. That is 9 slashing damage.
All right, and because it is slashing damage, cutting open, you see a new mark formed on her. We'll give it like formed along her side, and when the blood immediately hardens, you can tell that they are now much harder to hit.
Oh, is their AC increased? Interesting.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Every strike to them increases their
Okay.
AC, whether or not it's due to them being nimble to dodge it, or their skin literally being too hard to take the hit.
Alright.
Right?
That's it for my turn. I only have 1 attack for now.
Doing essentially the same thing as last turn. The highest roll of their 4 attacks was 14.
All of those miss. Much more ready for them this time.
Yes. Go
I'll
ahead.
start blocking them with my great axe.
So this is just round 3. Go ahead.
15.
15 does not hit.
Alright.
And so, them doing what is essentially, you could see that they are not pulling anything back. I'm having a... Sheesh. The lowest of their 4 punches was a 16.
Okay, those all hit.
Alright. We're looking at 5 for the first one, that's already cut in half. 5 for the second.
Mm-hmm.
This is 6 for the third.
Mm-hmm.
And another 5 for the fourth.
Alright. I have been knocked down to like 1 hit point.
Oh, fuck.
They
bro.
putting their hands down. Alright, that's enough. Not trying to kill you here.
I am, however. It's
Oh,
just
man.
the last hit point of damage.
As soon as they turn around, I am.
Do you-
Cutting head off from behind.
Do you actually take the opportunity to strike, or are you?
No, I'm not gonna kill him.
Oh no!
No.
All right. They put their one regular hand down, then the other one they stare at it. Great. This is gonna take all night to take this shit off.
I like her.
Can do that.
That's actually something I'm curious about. Like, if they get cut, like, right at, a joint, does it essentially become like a splint that just keeps it like that? Like, how does that work?
Maybe what was it? Well, I mean, are you curious about that yourself, Kanaloa, as well, or no?
About what?
Like how like you see that you heard the mention of it's gonna take all night to take this off when they're like staring at their adamantium bracer.
Now, what if they have stomach ulcer and they start
Yeah, I'm
pissing blood?
slightly gross.
What about that, Xena? What happens then?
And nothing happens when they bleed on the inside.
They get rifling on their penis.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Was it adamantium poisoning?
You guys heard
so-
it. Internal bleeding is what they're weak to.
Yeah,
So is kidney
apparently.
stones a consistent problem with them,
Oh,
or their
fuck.
version of it?
And so,
Somebody used force on his Eternals.
Oh god.
they once your guys' little brawl was put down, they pick up one of the crude adamantium daggers and just start scraping away the adamantium that's on their arm.
I'll go back to the
Okay.
party.
All right.
Just a little dented.
You head on back and see Oryn is no longer T-posing, as you, Guinevere, and Isidore are all within the same hut.
These
What
people
had-
are not strong enough to fend against themselves.
What the hell happened to you? You look fucking rough, buddy.
Oh, I went and had a sparring match with their strongest member.
Why?
Test their strength, of course.
I should
Yeah,
have
I'm
killed
not
Well,
ready
you're
to fight any
Of
kind
course
of
they're
young
not. Of course they're not. Because even the
Could've been.
adamantium is valuable. That just makes it like, it'll make people more desperate to get here and collect it themselves.
I don't,
We already
they're not
knew
going
that,
to
though.
survive the first wave.
No, they won't. That's why it is probably in our best interest to either dip out of this before we become too involved, or figure it out.
Oh, we need to figure it. Well, actually, I don't need to. I could just leave.
Right.
I.
I'm
do
I'm
I
only
care?
in-
Yes, I'm more entertained here.
right. Anyway.
I don't want to go back to the ocean.
mm,
Dreary.
I want to
okay.
take a dip in the ocean. How about you,
uh,
Oryn? You have moved back into existence right now. How are you feeling? Oryn?
Huh? Oh, sorry. Fuck. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was slurping down cranberry juice.
Yeah. Anything you want
What
to
was
chime in
the-
with?
I wish I got to fight.
Well,
Nobody's stopping you.
yeah, that's true, actually.
If only a certain malevolent, maybe auspicious being watching from the third, maybe fourth dimension would draft up something to fight.
We're in the middle of their village.
Suddenly, a blood moon appears.
Oh god, don't do that, please.
Suddenly, Tuesday
If there
group is here,
beings,
and we've all been up to level 20.
Mm-mm.
Kick their ass.
Well, so if there's nothing else any of you guys want to do, you may all benefit from a full long rest, and we take you guys off to the next morning.
Woo. Long rest.
When you guys awake, you can see that the village is definitely cleared out more. Clearly, the hunters and gatherers have gone to do their business. And so right now, it is just the chief and any of the family members that are here around the village taking care of like chores that aren't gathering or hunting.
Hell yeah. What are we doing now? Is there anything else we need to figure out if we're going back to see? I think her name was like Isidore or something like that.
Oh yeah.
We should probably go warn the chieftain of the chiefs. If anyone.
Yeah, probably true.
Plus, I don't even know how much do we trust the princess to not come and steal adamantine from these people.
I probably only trust her as much as she'll pay me, which, comparative to what I just learned here last night, is not a whole lot.
As long as she gives me a war elephant, I'm fine.
Did you say your payment was a war elephant?
Huh? No. I'm not worried about what I'm being paid.
That's right. You
Okay.
you actually you actually don't know what the princess who hired you guys looks like, right?
No, I don't.
No, we do.
I do.
I
Oh, yeah.
don't.
No, I know.
On stream. Or on the screen share itself.
Sorry, my past biases are coming to. Oh, is that memory of fuck is that ability? Oh, knowledge of a past life. Oh, I'm racist against the auntie. Whoops.
Nope. We're not running that. I just wanted to show you what you look like because I knew it was going to come up at some point. I'd rather you know it now than later.
Show me to the throne room. Wait, you're a auntie?
So. Yes. The chief Aku looks over at you all. Oh, good morning. I hope you all slept well.
Morning. Yeah, it was okay.
Most of us don't sleep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Those two don't really do that.
Half of us don't sleep.
Oh, look at this one. This one has a face.
Ish.
Huh?
Clearly,
Yeah, these two are inorganics, I suppose is the most accurate term.
I'm very organic, thank you. It just
Well,
may or may not be
I mean-
decomposing.
yeah, you know what I mean. You're not technically alive.
Okay. Okay, I didn't ask. Plus,
Oh my god.
you need to sleep and eat.
Yeah.
So,
Anyway, what about my face?
no, we just noticed that you are you are one with face.
Oh yeah, sorry about scaring the shit out of your people when we
Oh, yeah, wasn't he the one
Shut
that
up.
intimidated the other one to death? Or
Yes.
not
Yeah,
to
no,
death?
I rolled a natural 20 on intimidation.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what we're referring to.
God.
Yes.
anybody could-
I have heard of that of the skeletal terror.
Very cool. So, do you want us to? You got anything you need us to do before we leave?
We
Hey.
should probably ask where the direction to their chieftain's chief is.
If you keep walking down that way through the forest, you eventually make your way to the main village.
Understood.
What's everybody else's vote on that? I'd
What
say
do,
we
what,
should
what do
go
you guys all
north.
think? Isidore, Kanaloa, Oryn? As far as like
sure. Listen, I'm functioning.
Oh, I said I'm
at
going.
capacity,
Okay. So that's definitely like a vote towards going towards the chieftain's chief.
What do
That's
we
a-
get if we do?
Nothing.
More information.
All right, fine. I'm good with going.
Actually,
Oh,
here.
did we ever get like a means of communication with the princess?
No, you did not get any form of communication. So you would have to, in order to like relay any information, you'd have to go back to her.
Okay. No, fuck that. Let's go see the chieftain's chief first. They deserve to know at least.
That we're about to send a wave of more advanced warriors down us upon them.
Well,
Whether they
we're
have
not
a
sending
fi-
them. We need to warn them
Listen,
they're gonna come.
We are the messengers that say go. All right, that's
Well, I feel like, regardless of what happens here, the fact that this thing exists now, right above a continent of very curious motherfuckers, they'll be coming from everywhere that this place can be seen from.
Yeah.
And once news spreads to places where it can't be seen from, you can bet your ass they're sending people too.
Yes. Actually, this is a pretty good time to be doing the intermission, just so I can make sure everything's settled for bed and stuff like that. We're gonna go ahead and do the 20 to 30 minute intermission just right now, and we'll be right back, stream. All right, be right.
hello, speakers. Hello, Brit.
Hello.
Ryvr.
Agitated.
Dude, I have taken like 8 in approximately the last hour and a half. Oh,
Yeah, welcome to my day so far.
what happened?
You see the color, smell the colors?
Nah, that's. I mean, I got 2 hydrocodone in there. They'll fuck me up pretty good, but what's going on with these kids?
Child being a butt.
I've been hearing that.
I just want you to know, I drank so much cranberry juice so fast that I caused one of those little whirlpools to form in the bottle. Pretty proud of that.
Man's inhaling that cranberry.
Oh, dude, I woke up. I went back to sleep. I woke back up. In total, I've slept like a total of. Woke up last night. I woke up this morning. Like 6? No, 5. Got a drink. Went back to sleep. Woke up again at 5. That's. I took a piss, went back to sleep, woke up at. When did I send that message? All I know is I woke up not too long ago, gasping for air and water, and I waterboarded myself in a lukewarm sink full of water to like rehydrate my eyes, face, nose, everything. Huh?
That's quite the story.
I fell asleep with my fan aiming at my face, so that's on me.
Crazy thing is I didn't ask.
Anyway, your days are numbered.
Yeah, that's how dates work.
I'm gonna hydrate you to death. I'm gonna make your cells
That's
rupture.
fair. There are worse ways to die.
No, that is actually one of the worst ways to die.
There are still worse.
I mean, yeah, but not many. Oh, God. I got an image for you. It's from that movie Turning Red. Looking at
Interesting.
look at D&D images.
I'll be right back. I have to buddy. Xeno's listening.
Oh,
My
is it?
headphones.
Oh yeah, Zeno?
Yeah.
Well, you're a good DM.
Yeah, you know, what your cock and ball. Dina. I'm gonna roll for intimidation again.
I liked the movie. It was really cool.
I have not seen it.
It's really good.
All I know is the funny from it.
Watch it after stream.
I cannot look at screens for more than 15 minutes. I am sitting here politely until it's my turn to open my eyes.
And I'm gonna pull a... Fuck, what is it? That fucking one movie where they pull open his eyes forcefully and make him watch something.
Clockwork Orange.
I'm gonna do that to you. Yeah, that's the one. Clockwork Orange. I know I had orange in the name.
And then that ulcer in my eye would rupture, and I would, if it did get taken out quickly enough, spread to my brain, and I would die.
That is the plan.
Great dog. Stop flicking that knife around.
No.
That's it. What a good simple salt.
On stream?
Yes. And it's not going to be against TOS either.
Terms of service based. Oh, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Holy fuck, Among Us.
Isn't that
Oh my god. Fight. What's good?
See, I came back, put my headphones on, and I only hear is
I'm gonna come.
I see.
Yeah, we're back. Hope you guys enjoyed that break. Hope you guys got yourselves your refreshments and stuff. Got you are all
I have
ready.
drank more cranberry juice.
Nice.
I didn't.
No.
Thanks for asking.
I'll never have a kidney stone again.
Oh god.
Oh,
So
keep sucking down cranberry juice with the speed of sound.
last we left off, so you guys were deciding whether or not you guys wanted to head. What are we? Do we say we have like a unanimous? You guys want to be heading to like the center village, or do you guys want to head back to Silver?
Center Village.
Yeah, it was-
decided on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
same.
Yeah, she is back. Okay.
All right, perfect. So 5 encounters worth of checks in order to get there, which is about a day and a half, maybe more like a day and 2/3 journey.
My darling, I can hear you speaking, and I hear the words coming through your mic. And we're missing like the first part of your sentence.
Oh, maybe I'm just not speaking up that well. Also, Guinevere, you've been granted inspiration.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I've been-
Eli,
oh, sweet.
Eli, or in chat, Be Cool Cry has granted you inspiration.
Thank you.
And so,
How do I do that? I've never had
No.
inspiration in my
You click the little box right next to your
Oh,
health
I
pool.
see it.
yeah,
Okay, yeah.
it's a nice way
thing
to keep
that's
track.
clearly
Wow, yeah.
labeled inspiration.
And
Yeah.
whenever-
I see where your allegiances lie.
And
I
whenever the chat or I usually give you inspiration rather than the D6 that the game says it should be giving you, I usually do D8s.
Oh, sweet. Nice.
All right, and so
Okay.
let's
It's
go ahead.
D12. You won't.
Let's
D20. You won't.
Oryn,
A
do you want
D100 of inspiration.
Oryn, do you
Just
want to
make it
roll
a
the encounter?
5-100.
Do you want to roll the encounter check for us? It is a D20.
He's talking to me, you monkey.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, I'm not used to hearing Oryn.
I know, right?
Oh. 12.
Nice. Okay, let me go ahead and get this for you.
I'll make that a 20. I want to kill something. I still taste barbecue on my lips.
That sounds delicious.
Oh, dude, no, I had one of those cheap ass. Actually, I had one of those cheap ass rib barbecue dinners. Oh,
Oh.
oh,
Yeah.
but it was so succulent after like 17 hours of sleep. Just, oh, the meat of the
You're
gods.
probably dying of thirst, my dude.
Yeah, I drank. You know the large Gatorade bottles with like the twist nipple on them.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
drinking like 2 of those worth of cranberry juice.
I'm calling it a
Twist, uh,
twist. I'm calling
yes.
it a twist nipple from now on.
Just
Straight from the titty of the
Nice.
gator.
That's actually really cool.
man. Straight
yeah.
from the titty of the gator. Jesus.
Oh god.
Where do you think Gatorade comes from?
I drank it so fast and so voluminously that it created a tiny whirlpool. I'm proud of that.
That you drank it so quickly that you made Jesus blush.
Nah. No, I'm saying
Gator's
that's
giving him a look.
insulting.
What else that mouth do, baby?
I bore anything.
Yeah.
Munky, Skittles.
Hi. Yes.
Pick a number from 1 to 3.
3.
Two.
Alright, I'm 1 then. There you go, Eli.
What? Oh.
Eli was
chat.
asking.
I choose 2, Eli. Yes.
This monkey chose 2.
Let's see.
Because I'm a centralist, as you all know.
I don't. What? Okay.
Wait, I actually didn't pay attention. Oh, here. Monkey, you've been granted inspiration.
That's right.
That's right.
You better. You know what happens if you don't. I'll get the water hose and I'll make sure it's cold.
Alright, let me go ahead and
Gets
see
the
how these
lotion
two...
or it gets the hose.
Puts the lotion on its skin or it gets the hose again.
This is going to be an interesting one.
Oh, my eyes.
Monkey is getting restless.
This fashion person looks like they're wearing broccoli dress.
Show me.
Ooh, broccoli dress.
It's actually pretty cool looking. Hold on. I'll put it
What
in
is it?
the in-game chat.
Same energy. Yeah, I agree, Skittles. I think the top one's a little more ravenous.
Right underneath the titty ham is broccoli dress.
Nice. Gotta love titty ham too. Although, did they just like get through a long session of breastfeeding? Holy shit, those are saggy.
Hey, it was
Like,
a
no
little cold,
shame.
okay?
Boobs do what boobs do, but like they look tired. I've never seen a titty look tired before.
I think it do be looking tired.
They look super tired.
So, just because I know this is going to be like an unavoidable encounter, can you guys roll the initiative for me right now?
That's not.
Oh, yeah? What if I
uh,
just
You're also playing
simply avoid
Pacific.
it?
Oh, that just
21.
feels like I'm not mad at you. I'm just disappointed.
I'm in tight spot what you have said, Zeno.
Hmm?
Oh,
Don't have
great,
advantage
yeah.
on initiative yet, right?
I got
I
a
don't think I
6.
I got a 21.
17.
I gotta remember what abilities I chose. Oh shit, Zeno, did
Uh,
you give me talents?
Do you
Yes, you did
get?
get another
You
talent.
should have 2.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
I don't remember
I
what
like my
have.
talents.
That's why you should put it in your notes.
I don't think
Yeah.
we got to go over what talents I get.
We could go over them together.
What,
'Cause I
what,
kinda
what fighter,
like
what fighter
died
subclass?
We
last
went
time.
over it with
Wait,
you.
wait,
Monkey requires
went
a
over
lot
it.
of handholding.
Yes, Monkey, what fighter subclass did you plan on being?
Champion.
I am, champion. Thank you. Oryn.
Did we
I
not?
appreciate your...
Did we not go over
Your
these?
remembrance.
I remember us talking about it at some point.
No,
Oh, yeah, we
because I
went over it.
fucking died that night. I couldn't think.
Talked
I had
about it. We just
a
didn't.
horrendous
remember.
amount of painkillers in my system.
Alright, this is
I
what
had taken like
for now.
4 hydrocodones that day.
And you don't have any put down, right? Just so I know for.
No, none.
Okay.
Give me ones that do
Give
damage.
me. I'm trying to think
Or
because
give
like,
me extra attacks.
I'm trying to think because there's nothing. There's some for the champion, but I would have to like pull that up in its own thing.
Oh, don't worry about it. We'll do it later.
You don't need talents yet.
Here's my recommendation. While you are waiting, when we roll for initiative, when we get in combat, and you're waiting for your turn to come up, pull up character talent books 1. Oh right, because your eyes touching.
I rolled 21. I think I'm going first.
After your turn, just go look at it.
All right.
Wait for your turn to come
And Kanaloa, you need to roll. Oh, you rolled a 17.
I did. Tell me what I need to roll.
All right. And so, you guys are going through the jungles when you hear a strange type of like pounding of the chests.
That
My non-existent
God.
eyes glow.
Do we
It's
have
getting
any
close.
blonde ladies to sacrifice to giant monkey?
It's. Does anybody else hear bongos?
I do.
What's
I
that
hear
flash of a red tie?
I was thinking Funky Kong, but okay.
And so, you guys see what is the back of 2 large ape-like creatures with silver hair, and you guys could roll a history check to see if you can determine what those beasts are exactly.
friend-shaped.
Friendship. Friendship.
23, friendship.
13. Probably friend-shaped.
I'm
I
gonna.
don't know if it's friend-shaped. I see.
No,
I know
I'm
nothing.
convinced it's friend-shaped. It's totally friend-shaped.
Also, I think I'm gonna change my dice, even though they're beautiful, and I don't want to.
All good,
Because
all good.
these are rolling low as fuck.
So, Kanaloa,
Yes.
I lied. These are not beasts; they're monstrosities.
What I kind of assumed.
Actually, hold on. Not just that. You and Guinevere rolled high enough to know what these are. So, this creature is known as a Giralon. They look like oversized 4-armed apes with gray skin and white fur. Their fangs and claws set it apart from a normal ape, revealing it to be a monstrous predator. However, the Giralons are jungle hunters, wall climbers, and have innate magical origins and how they came to be. However, though, your guy after taking a look at, oh, these are Giralons. The 2 creatures put their heads up and turn your directions to unveil that.
Oh lord. Oh god.
D&D images as well.
I don't know friend-shaped. More like gonna eat a shape.
Anyway, me and them are almost the same creatures. If I was barbarian.
Okay, I'm gonna turn
I
this
fought
way.
one of these before.
Do we know them to be aggressive and dangerous?
Oh,
Yes.
heavily.
You are.
Okay, cool.
The fact that you have to even ask. I'm taking some of your pay.
Hey, I've never come across these creatures before. What do you want from me? I'm not gonna
You
lie
look
about
at
it.
that. You look at that. You tell me there's a god.
Is that an undead?
There is a
Yes-
god.
yes, it
You're
is.
looking at him.
But here, hold on, wait.
Oh,
Shut up,
I like the
it's
idea
not
of
my turn for a while.
Gwen, it's a weird fucking cat, I tell you.
Ah, it's a weird gas.
Looks like grandma the fucking thing.
Yeah.
That's actually really great in this context. All right,
Goblins.
and so we get to go ahead and do initiative. Oryn, you don't get to go first. One of
Oh,
these
God.
creatures
Yeah.
rolled a 22,
Oh god,
That bitch. He'll die.
that
from my
bitch.
hand.
and so
He will die first.
that is Giralon B, who is right here. Since these are undead creatures, there's no real sense of like who to go after innately. They just go up towards the closest person.
Bye, Guinevere.
Me.
5, 10, 15,
By me.
20.
No, not me.
Hey, don't I? Can I
Right,
not like
goodbye.
intensive aura something or something, whatnot? Like just.
You know what? Here,
Nice knowing
do
you,
this.
Guinevere.
I'm not the most threatening, and this is cringe.
Oryn, you immediately go after this. You will get your time in spotlight. However, though,
Yeah.
the very large creature.
Wait a minute, I'm in the back. Why am I? What am I doing back there?
Alright, and so it is going to go ahead and begin its multi-attack, Isidore.
Mhm.
So what? No.
I am
whoa,
sorry.
Whoa, whoa.
I am
On me?
extremely sorry for what's coming.
Oh no.
A 5-hit multi-attack.
And that's where the
Hold
term
on,
skull
hold on.
fuck came in.
Calm down there, Zeno.
Whoa, put away the nines, you know.
Alright, I got nothing.
Alright, let's see this.
Deal?
So it is 1 with their bite, which rolled an 18 total,
Wow.
and it's 4 punches.
God damn. God damn. Beating our ass. Oh god.
Fight back! Fight back!
You know, I'm not even joking this. So while its bite was an 18, its first claw attack was a 10 total. Its claw attacks numbers 2 and 3 were both natural ones, and its fourth claw attack was a dirty 20.
Oh my god, I think
Okay.
you got lucky.
And so
So that actually wasn't as bad as it
both of those natural ones do provoke an opportunity attack, but of course it uses your reaction. And if any of you guys are within 10 feet of them and have a melee attack that can reach that, then you can also make an opportunity attack.
Yeah!
What do you
I
wield,
would
Guinevere?
I'm going to stab the fuck out of it with my spear.
Does your spear actually have the reach property?
Spears do not have the reach.
They do
property.
not. Shit,
They do
damn
not.
it. Fuck.
Oryn,
Um,
what type of weapon do you wield?
I mean, I have a crossbow and a longsword, but
Yeah, neither of them are going to be able to benefit from it then.
It
Go
has to be
ahead.
an action, right?
It has to be a reaction to do
Oh,
so.
reaction. Okay.
So,
go ahead.
usually like halberds, glaives, and stuff like that have like the reach property.
Uh,
So, Isidore, you can go ahead and use one of your reaction to attack this creature that attacked you.
Damn it. Sorry, Izzy.
It's alright.
I wish I took fighter and I could make your armor class go up.
Yeah, I was just looking at my spells. I thought I had something for this.
I just want you guys to know, Eli came in with the
Warhammer.
strap.
Jeez, that's a 14 to hit.
A 14 does strike.
Ooh!
Ooh.
Get
Say
it.
we're going to two-hand. Doing 6 bludgeoning damage.
Alright, 6 bludgeoning. And from here, the damage from its bite and claw together was 17.
Owie.
Yes.
Would you like me to prioritize you or attacking that thing?
Oh, attack the things.
Alright. In which case, that was from its turn. Oryn, you're up.
Oh no, I think I found the one I want. 2-second wind.
I am on the book
Impairing
with
critical. That's the one I want.
apparent critical.
Impairing critical.
Impairing. Let me take a look. What are
I
the
can
prereqs
send you
for?
the thing if you want.
Oh no, I have it right here pulled up in front. Let's see.
Okay.
Fighter, impairing critical. Fighter level 3. When you score a critical hit and deal damage to a creature, you can apply a negative condition to it. You are what type of damage does your weapon wield?
I think it does slashing and piercing.
What weapon is it stated?
Oh, slashing.
Slashing? Okay. So if you do crit, you will get the added benefit of the slashing critical, okay?
Creature speed is reduced to 0 and take any reactions. Oh, that's
And it also bleeds and takes extra weapon damage at the start of your next turn.
Oh, I'm gonna come.
That's if you crit though. You have to crit.
And Zeno, do you know me?
Okay.
If you have challenged me.
He's not
Go
gonna
for it.
fucking crit.
Let's-
He's
let's
not
see-
gonna
let's
do
see
it.
You
your
have
attack.
no idea this man's luck. It's fucking ridiculous.
Listen, so here's the fun fact about Munky.
Oh,
That was
Oh,
close to a
Zeno.
critical. So
Oh.
monkeys. If I ever tell Monkey he can't do something, the dice gods will go against me.
Oh yeah.
So that does strike. Go ahead and give me the damage.
Oh yeah, I'm doing one. Or did I take a? I swear I swear I did something for. I wanted to be able to take or do two-handed damage with one hand. What was that?
Oh, you took it would have had to have been the dueling fighting style.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I have a dueling fighting style, so I roll.
And this is because you're using your longsword, yes?
Yes.
So yes.
Plus one as well. Jesus
8 damage,
Christ,
alright.
I rolled low.
With
I
8
rolled a
damage,
2
it is
plus 6.
currently these creatures. This is zombie Giralon is currently slashed.
Oh, and action surge.
Okay.
Get it.
Fuck.
All right. You do have an inspiration, and you can choose to use that before you know the result.
Well, it's a 3, so.
Well, it's a total of 9. It's a total of 9.
Oh shit! Yeah, 9.
So your inspiration
Sure,
is D8.
Sure. I'll use the D8. Wow!
You know what I'm gonna tell you though? 11 hits.
That's really
What?
something like
They
that
must
has
have-
that low of an armor class.
They
Yes.
must just have fuck all like.
You
fuck all for
have to
armor class,
remember
but a bunch of-
most zombie-like creatures are easy to hit, but what they gain in that, and I'll give this to my two divine classes. Zombies have a thing called undead fortitude, where they can, even when they're attempted to drop to 0 hit points, a con save will allow them to drop to 1 instead.
I-
So you guys are not
Yeah.
in for a battle of who can bring. It's a battle. It's a war of malnutrition. You need to beat these things before they outlive you guys.
Unless they take radiant damage.
It's definitely.
Or 2 divine classes.
Yeah.
Oh, critical hits also go through their undead fortitude. So crits and radiants are how you stop them from like dropping or staying at 1.
I don't think I even have anything that does radiant.
It's okay. Either way,
Smite
oh,
does
your
radiant damage.
smite is always radiant.
I have some.
If you are a pure paladin, then you should. So far.
I am, but it's not there.
That should...
Features and traits.
It's
Oh,
a
it's right there.
free
Yes.
action thing.
Right.
It's
So
being in
in
features.
your features and traits, you scroll down. Right beneath your spell casting, it says Divine Smite.
Okay, I see it.
Yeah. Go ahead and take a look for it. But Oryn, I believe that's it for your turn. Yes.
No, action surge.
You've already action surged.
No, it doesn't matter. I'm just not agreed.
So Kanaloa, you're up.
Yes, Kanaloa's turn.
I have no radiant. Fucking rocking this cleric.
Let's see.
Oh,
Don't worry,
no.
I thought I did
Nam
that.
gives you the mega mind look and just goes, no guiding bolt.
Oh my god.
Why did they
No,
take away
they're-
Wario's
that's
fat
weird,
ass
man.
from Mario?
I am, I am a Tempest cleric.
Lightning and thunder.
I believe I could get over to the other monkey without provoking an opportunity attack. This thing's reaches 5 feet.
Hopefully.
If I can, I would like to do that.
$10, 20, 30? Or do you have 35?
Oh, is that... I think I counted this up, right?
So once again, 10, 20, 30.
Go back.
5,
So go 2 to the right.
10,
It's 10,
15,
15,
20,
20,
25,
25,
30.
30. Here we go.
Okay, so I'm just letting you know. You decided to take this route. Correct?
It's that route. Yes, that route.
You don't provoke an opportunity attack, I'm just fucking with you.
Finally.
He has no reach. I'm going to rage. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a great axe attack at this thing.
Alright, go for it.
Anyways, I'd like to make a I'd like to call a ceasefire with the monkey zombies until Skittles can take a long rest and change her spells.
Oh my god.
I can heal her, but she said she didn't
And
want
by the
to.
rules of
To be
war,
fair.
they have to listen to it. So.
By the rules.
25.
A 25 does successfully strike.
Oh, lovely. That is 15 slashing damage. I did not do that recklessly. That was just a normal hit.
Alright, alright. This one is also slashed.
Lovely. I would hope so. I did just slash him.
Mm-hmm. Is that it for your turn?
Is it for my turn?
Isidore, it is your turn.
It is.
Hit him with
indeed.
your guiding bolt.
Hit him in the balls.
I-
Twist his dick.
I don't have the guiding bolt.
No.
I am gonna bonus action healing word myself. Though.
Alright.
Okay, 8.
Right, you heal 8.
And
God,
trip
these
check,
fucking-
Sacred Flame.
You fucking lemon Chris. Oh, hold on.
Just throwing shit on the ground. I think. Yeah, the Kit Kats are addictive. Shield of Faith as a bonus action.
Yeah, these are lemon crisp Kit Kats.
Ooh.
And can't cast that as an action because that is also a bonus action.
Oh yes, Eli, I'm okay. I just mildly dropped my plate.
The
Anyway,
action
I'm gonna
cantrips.
smack this thing.
Alright, go for
Yeah,
it.
all of my cantrips are like supports. I don't know if you checked my build, but
I
or
did
spare
not.
the dying. I can spare the dying the damn thing and see if that fucking. But we're not
Spare the
playing
die, he just
Pathfinder.
dropped. Revivify an undead.
Again, not playing Pathfinder. I don't think that's gonna help.
Oh my god.
We're gonna action attack.
Let's go, let's go.
Warhammer, go! 16.
Successful hit.
We're gonna
He's Thor.
two-handed again. Nice, max damage, 12. Wait,
Woo!
Get it?
Something else.
Alright. This Girlon zombie is still only slash.
Hold on.
For those who are wondering, once again, D&D status descriptions are over in player handouts. This will give you an idea of how well you're cleaving through its health.
They. Nope. Okay, that's it for now.
Alright. And Guinevere, you're up.
Okay. Question. Is it possible, because since it is a bonus action, at least according to D&D Beyond, to cast Divine Favor on myself and then hit it with my spear
And Divine Smite?
and Divine Smite? Yes.
Yes. So the only
Okay,
so
cool.
the golden rule about
Uh-huh.
spell slot consumption is that you can't do spells. You can't do like a bonus action spell and an action spell at the same time. However, though,
Okay.
you can use a bonus action spell and Divine Smite because Divine Smite may consume spell slots, but it's not considered a spell.
So even though I just hit it with my spear, would that then that all that would consume 2 spell slots for me?
It would pretty much be whatever spell slot you
Or-
use for divine favor, I think you just said, and then another spell slot for the Divine Smite.
Okay, so yeah, then it would be 2.
Yep.
Okay, then yes, I would like to do that. Cast Divine Favor and hit it with my spear. The hit. That should hit 15.
Yes, it does.
Okay, and then so I hit it with that's just the 8, and then
Extra spicy.
do I do the 1d8 plus 4 for the Divine Smite damage?
Oh, don't forget, your Divine Smite gets an extra D8 when you use it against undead or fiends.
Shit. Okay, so here,
2d8 and 1d4.
Extra spicy.
1d4. Roll.
One more d8.
1 more d8.
Yeah, remember. The amount of whenever you use smite against an undead fiend, you get an
Uh-huh.
extra d8, which is hey, one more damage.
Yeah. So
That
whatever all that
is enough to make this Giralon torn. And now,
All right, we've made him indecisive. What about it?
now that you've made it torn, you can see that this Giralon is entering a frenzied state.
God.
The talents, they've come back to bite us.
Basically, this Giralon has activated a permanent reckless attack. All of its attack rolls have advantage, but to counteract that, all attack rolls against it have advantage as well. Also, their frenzied rage gives them advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saves.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
I'm sure their negative modifiers appreciate that.
I know, right? Either way, though, I believe that's it for your turn, Guinevere. Also, I move you in because you would have had to have gotten melee range.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, and so it is now we're at the end of the round where the Giralon that is next to Kanaloa is going now. 5 attacks. Here we go. 19 for the first attack, Kanaloa.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That hits.
All right, and then come its 4 claws.
Okay.
14.
Misses.
25.
Misses.
18.
Hits.
And 16.
So hits.
All right. Only one of its
One
4
bite,
claw
3
attacks
claws.
missed. So here comes all the damage. So the
Make
first
sure you cut it in half.
Yes. I'm going through this one by one. 3. This is already all cut in half. 3,
Okay.
2, 4,
Okay. Okay.
3,
Hmm.
and 2.
It's 14 total.
Yep. So that would have been 20. That would have been. I rounded down for 3 of these, so that would have been 31 total if you were not raging.
My God.
Yeah.
That would have been it for me.
Would not have been it for me. I would have had 1 hit point.
But now we're back at the top of the order, where it's now this big one. This big one, however, though, threat level has increased. It turns towards Guinevere.
Hold on, big
Attack
buddy.
Threat level identified.
Attacking with advantage is bite.
Okay, go ahead.
This is a 15 total for its bite.
15, like, to hit? Or
Yeah,
15
to hit.
damage?
I'm always
Oh.
bringing up the hits.
Oh, okay. To hit? No, that misses.
Its first claw attack was a 19.
Oh, misses.
Its second claw attack was a dirty 20.
That's my armor class, so that hits.
Its third claw attack was a 18.
That misses.
And its final claw attack was a dirty 20 again.
That hits. That's exactly
Nice.
my armor class.
Having a pretty high AC helps you with it. You
Yeah.
take a grand total
No,
of...
thankful for that.
You take 12 points of damage in total.
Ow! Ouch, kabibbles. that tickled, buddy. That fucking tickled.
Alright. And Oryn, you're up.
Anyway, it's fine. Anyway, I'm gonna do what fighters do.
Punch things.
God damn it!
Side note, well, hold on, Munky, you're a champion. You crit on 19s.
Oh!
Oh, shit!
Anyway, slashing.
Yes. Its movement speed is
Slash,
reduced
sorry,
to 0. It
calm
gets no reactions, and it will take extra weapon damage at the start of your next turn because of the bleeding. And don't forget, because it's a critical, rather than using the standard critical rules, you're gonna roll your normal weapon attack, which is just when you're 1d8 plus 6. We're gonna add a flat 8, turning that into a 1d8 plus 14. So we're adding 8 to this, and it is
Anyway, add
21
14 to
damage.
13.
21 damage instead of that.
Y'all call me boring.
Hold
I
on,
simply
let's see.
call it efficient.
So it is going to make a con save.
Nobody's
DC
ever called
is-
me
It
boring.
was just a crit. Crit stops the undead fortitude, correct?
You're right. Crit does stop the undead fortitude. However, though, Giralons have 2 talents. So this is I'm ashamed I'm busting it out now. I was hoping for the radiant damage to have to kick this in. They have the half orc's relentless ability to drop to 1 hit point instead
no.
innately.
Oh, god damn it. Fuck.
So
Hey, you wanna?
there goes its one.
Guinevere just chokes and dies.
There goes its one short rest option. So now it only has undead fortitude to rely on. So any radiant damage against the first one that like came up to you guys will probably outright kill it.
Right.
But that was your turn, Oryn. Good job bringing it down and making it use its talent. Kanaloa, you're up.
Yes. Time to attack it again.
Mhm.
Doo-doo-doo. Uh, 22.
Successful hit.
Yay. It's a solid 16 slashing.
16 slashing has taken this into the torn state, and it is also in a frenzied rage. Also, I
Okay.
totally forgot to mention, the one that Oryn struck is now mangled.
Oof.
Nice.
Okay. That's good. We're not doing terrible.
Alright.
It's
Is
it for my turn.
alright. Isidore, you're up.
Yo.
Remember as well, the undead fortitude doesn't guarantee it will survive. The more damage, if you do too much damage, it will fail its undead fortitude.
Grody, I'm getting anime ads on Twitch.
Yo, anime ads?
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a couple of them that
Hey.
are coming out.
Nice.
Oh, Persona 4 fucking fighter. Ugh.
We are going to do the Thunder Wave.
Alright. Go ahead and tell me how Thunderwave works.
I need a Constitution saving throw.
Alright. From just it, or...
Let me check. 15-foot cube. From... It's each creature in a 15-foot cube. Can I get them both?
No.
Okay.
So,
So just that fucker that's been
be
chewing on
aware.
me in my brain.
the way this works is that cube-based spells that originate from you, you need to be at least connected to one of its sides.
Am I looking at the wrong thing?
Be right
No.
back.
Not necessarily. This is more what I'm referring to.
Because the dude guy's right there in front of me.
What I'm referring to is you have to be touching one of the sides. So it's either going to get Guinevere or it gets Oryn.
Can't touch the corner.
No, it has to be a side.
Wow.
Anyway, I
Okay.
choose to let her use my shield as a stepping board.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
We are now classified as a large creature.
Nice.
It's an interesting thing. Okay, I'm changing up my... Okay, well, that's still a thing that I can do. So this one does not originate from me, it is just where I can see it. We're gonna do Shatter. And we're gonna center it on that dude that's chewing on me and my friends. I do also need a con save.
Alright. Let me get you this con save. This is a 9 total.
That is a failure.
What spell are you using? Or what ability are you using?
This is Shatter.
Ooh.
The sudden loud ringing, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice. Each creature in the 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make con save.
Mhm.
You take 3d8 thunder damage. Ooh.
Right.
Which
Wait.
is also going to throw a little channel divinity on that, so we're gonna just make that okay. Full
That's one
max.
hit point.
So
That's fine.
the main
I
the
will
main
channel divinity.
the main thing
switch.
is of course is that
Right. Still based.
yeah. So channel divinity 3d8s, that's 24 that's 24.
Yes.
Even if it rolled a critical on its con save, it would fail that. So
Okay.
it drops to 1 hit point. Sorry, it drops entirely.
It's just like the thunder sound that's erupting from that center is enough to make it just completely fucking turn to dust.
Mhm.
and all it hears is "taste nuts" over and over again.
Alright. This one has dropped. Is there any movement or any other actions you want to use?
Bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Is Thunderwave a cantrip or a spell slot? Or not Thunderwave, is Shatter?
Spell slot.
Yeah, okay. Bonus action, wow.
Oh, nice. Alright. I believe if that's it for your turn, we are going to head over to Guinevere. Guinevere, are you back?
That's weird. Why is the monster only faded out and not fully disappearing?
Oh.
Strange. Wonder why,
Does not normally happen, does it?
I wonder what would happen if I threw
Sorry.
this lantern I have on that corpse just to make sure.
We don't know.
wonder-
Guinevere, it is your
I
turn.
wonder what that would do to Xeno's plans.
I'm going to just hit it again.
You want to hit the one that's been defeated in front of you?
Okay, cool. Yes. No, not really. No, I'll close that distance, I guess, to get to the other one.
So, walking over its body, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Sweet. And I'll hit that one.
Go for it.
Provoked an opportunity
12.
attack.
Does a 12 even hit?
A 12 does hit, because you've seen an 11 hit.
Yeah, okay. Cool. And then 6. And the smite still works, correct?
Yes, and I believe your smite is something you spend spell slots when you hit.
Oh, okay.
On top of this, does your divine favor until your spell ends, so for a full minute, which is 10 rounds. So you still have your divine favor. So if you
I'll just do
and
the
be aware as well, because you've already spent the spell slot for divine favor, you don't have to recast it again. So all you have to do is spend the singular spell slot for your smite.
Okay, so that's 2. That's a 2d8.
2d8 plus 1d4.
Just 1d4. Roll. 7 altogether.
This creature is mangled, though it didn't have to use its relentless.
Okay.
I believe that is it for your turn.
Yes.
Alright. This boy is not taking this well. Ascertaining the 2 threats in front of it. Guinevere and Kanaloa, can you guys please... Actually, Kanaloa, have you done radiant damage so far or no?
Instead of smite. Didn't
You...
you?
No, you're just big. You're just big hitter. So, this one has also changed its priority to Guinevere. 5 attacks with advantage.
Okay.
18 for its first attack.
Have fun with that.
Miss.
Natural 20 for its first claw.
That's definitely a miss.
Let me see this as well.
My AC is 30.
Yeah, my AC is like 45, just so you know.
Okay, I wanted to test the waters out. So its claw attack did 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Its second claw attack,
Okay.
this is an 18.
Like, wait, 18 with that 10 or?
18 to hit.
Oh,
The damage from its only claw attack that has hit thus far was a 10. And
Okay.
here is its final claw attack.
Oh god, please.
19.
That misses.
There you go.
Fuck yeah.
And so, with that, we are now over at Oryn.
Please kill it. Please kill it. Please kill it.
I choose to heal it.
Munky.
Huh?
You hear the one that's dropped in front of you take the bleeding damage. And its body truly has gone lifeless now.
Wow. Xeno was like, I'm gonna maybe I should spring these motherfuckers back up. Anyway.
I'm glad we don't even get to discuss what the damage actually is.
Dirty 20.
Well, hold on. Let me see if you can actually make it there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, you can make it. Yeah, it does hit.
I'll say I got 30 feet.
Yeah, you got 30 feet. Why do you have 30 feet?
Don't worry about that. Don't check the nearby villages.
Alright, hold on. So you did force it to use, to have a choice between Undead Fortitude or Relentless. I'm going to roll its con save for the Undead Fortitude to see if it makes this. So it needs to be an 18 on this. And it rolled a 19. So it is at 1 hit point, and it still has its relentless up.
Kill it.
I believe that is it from your turn.
Action search.
So, Kanaloa, it is your turn. If you do get a critical, there is a chance that you can outdo its relentless ability.
Simply outdo its relentless ability with a normal attack.
Let's go. Oh, wait, hold on. No, you always have advantage.
Yes,
Oh, there you
I
go.
did roll with advantage, and
Perfect.
I hit.
A successful hit. Give me
I
the
will
damage.
simply 16 slashing. He simply will not make the saving throw.
He rolled a 17.
He did not make the saving throw.
He did
Him
not.
down now.
Did not, because the DC is always 5 plus the damage. So they needed a 20.
Oh, yeah,
Actually,
wow, they super didn't make that.
Yep.
Check your foreskin.
Alright,
Hopefully that's not ever something I have to worry about. But, you know.
Isidore.
Oh yeah.
It is your turn. You saw the way the previous one went, where it fully died after taking the further blood loss from Oryn's hit, even though you guys thought them to be dead.
I mean,
Okay.
just throw a lantern on it. Light that motherfucker up.
What would you like to do?
They're not trolls. We can't burn it.
Little did we know, this is just Oryn's way of tricking you to burning the forest.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it was.
That's
I'm
the-
not gonna lie, it was.
Unarmed strike.
What was that?
I'm going to hand out some heals.
Alright.
Let me see. Hey, raging robot.
Hmm.
How healthy are you feeling?
Well, if I had to put it in fraction form, I'd say 18 out of 32 today.
Okay. The paladin got hit pretty bad too.
Yeah, I got more than a
Please.
fistful left, but not much more than a fistful.
I'm a god, I'll be fine.
Shut up.
Yes, yes.
I should have killed him. I really should have. I should have just fucking took that stab and just. What a waste. Should have done it.
So what's the call, Isidore?
I think I'm gonna do this. We're gonna approach the body on the ground.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I'm going to try to bash its skull in with my hammer.
Okay.
Do I get advantage on that?
Yes, you do.
Okay, cool, because that was a nat. Jesus Christ.
You provoke an opportunity attack.
It's a dead thing.
And the 12 does hit it, and it just drops right away.
Roll damage anyways.
And with that was your guys' year-long zombie encounter, and the first encounter of the day out of 3.
Good hog.
Look, I tear a tooth out of its skull.
Ah, yes. Raid the body.
So that is where you guys have gotten to thus
Necklace.
far. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so. You guys are currently at this intersection where you guys can decide which of the hexes to go into. Which one would you like to go into?
On the left net.
Alright. I'm not hearing any complaints from anyone. So we are entering the left hexagon. This is a good this is a good moment to like take a nice little like rest in between your guys' encounters for the day. Would you guys like to roll for short rest healing?
Yeah.
Yes.
How long is a short rest again?
Short rest is 1 hour, and you can spend as many hit die as you have levels in the class. You haven't taken really any damage, though some of your abilities come back on short rest. Munky,
I just want my action surge back.
take a look. Does action surge say it refreshes on short rest?
Oh yeah, it does. Pog.
So you just get it back.
Oh wait, what? Wait, I think I did that wrong.
What's up?
Okay, so automatically apply healing with dice result.
Yeah.
Die total 3.
And then it
So
should
what
have
they-
like right beneath after you've selected how many check boxes you want to use, it should have popped up like a prompt to actually roll your hit die for you, right?
Yeah, but it didn't.
But it didn't. No.
That's fine. So just go ahead
That's
and
exactly what I needed.
Kanaloa, did you roll all 3 of your hit die or no?
Rolled 2.
2? Okay. What was the grand total from your healing then?
A 14 total. I'm right back up at the top.
All right. So, 14, isn't it plus your constitution per level? So it's 16.
Wait. Yeah, that was 16. Well, okay. Well, I would.
Yeah.
14 put me up at the top anyway.
Okay, either way. So in this case, Guinevere, how many of your 3 hit die would you like to use? All 3 or 2?
2.
All right. Go ahead and roll 2 d10s, and we'll add 4 to the total.
This is
Roll.
not letting me
That's
actually.
terrible. So 12 plus 4, 16 total.
Yep.
So I have 16.
And it's
Nice.
okay. It's okay, Izzy. We already know how this works. You're only rolling one of them, so this is 6 plus your
Plus
2, so 8.
So it's 8.
Sweet.
Nice. So you guys are definitely feeling a little better. Feeling pretty good about yourselves going through this so far. Can I actually have Izzy please roll the next encounter check?
Yes. What is with these nat ones?
Alright. While I get your guys' encounter pulled up, could you guys tell me like how you guys spent the hour short rest? Yeah, a little role play. Tell the audience what you guys are doing during the short rest. You guys did it for an hour.
Unmoving for an hour. No.
I'm probably just kind of trying to pop out the dents in my shield as much as I can since I took a lot of blows with it.
Look at my bite wounds, be like, "Does this look infected?"
No, I don't think so. Wouldn't you be able to tell that more than I could, though?
Isidore, could you also roll me a d6?
I'm gonna look at myself and
Actually
think I'm
infected?
perfect.
No.
No bites on me, no
One.
scratches.
I will also try and help Isidore kind of,
But
clean up
he's
the
dead.
wounds.
Yeah, I got a question.
What's up?
What was the rolls most of them were doing, like AC wise?
Like as far as like what hit, or are you asking
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, what hit on the, or what were they hitting with?
oh, like the
AC was 11.
yeah, their AC was 11.
No, what were they hitting with?
Like
What
their
is their
bludgeoning weapons and
flavor?
stuff, like
no, I
their
mean,
claws
like,
and
how often were they rolling high or low? Or...
they rolled relatively high. Like they hit Guinevere's AC 20 like twice out of their 5 attacks.
Mhm.
Oh, damn.
I am so glad I kept the
Yes.
shield and weapon. That would have fucking murdered me.
Yeah, there would have been enough of the hits. Like if you hadn't had that up, 4 out of 5 of the hits twice in a row would have like
Yeah.
completely decimated your character.
Yeah.
What armor do you
Rerolling
have?
your character.
What Oryn's asking what armor you wear, Guinevere.
I'm wearing, let me see, chainmail, and I have a shield, and I took a talent, I believe, that gave me an
Okay.
extra to my AC.
I was
It's either
about to say-
talent or
Was it no?
something.
You're talking about the fighting style, right? Yeah, fighting style defense.
Yeah. But yeah, I took defense. While we were wearing armor, you gain +1 bonus to AC. And then I have a shield, which I think adds 2 to my AC. Yeah.
And then you have
I'm wearing
chainmail?
chainmail, which AC is of 16. as long as I have a strength of at least 13.
Wait a minute.
But it does give me disadvantage on stealth.
I got a +1 shield and chainmail. I don't know. What the fuck?
I don't know, man.
All right, so here you guys are wandering through the jungle. Thank you, Isidore, for the nat one. And when you guys are going through, what are all of your guys' past perceptions? By the way, at this point, the sun is setting.
It's 10.
My passive perception? 13.
15.
Also 13.
All right.
Would you like me to roll? for
Isidore, you would naturally
Yes.
see these things. You notice all around you guys, kind of trailing you guys, but staying away a good distance to not be obviously noticed, are like 5 monkeys jumping through the tree lines.
Now, would you say that the trees are bed-shaped in any way, form, or shape?
Oh my god! And they're like small little animals, just like hippity hoppity. In fact, quite a few of them are very much chunky monkeys.
Aw.
Just little chubster monkeys.
Oh no, they're gonna have fucking monkey magic, aren't they,
I
Xeno?
hate it here.
I'm gonna pull out some rations. That's like dried fruit and stuff.
Eating on the road.
All of the monkeys descend down, unfurling their wings to glide down towards you.
Oh, I can do that too.
So cute. I can do that.
Now
I
I
pull
can
out my
actually-
axe. It's a sneak attack.
Now I can actually show you guys the image of what they look.
They do that thing that I do. Oh, look how cute they are! That's definitely friend-shaped. I want all of them. They are now my friends.
So
Fuzzy little guys.
the flying monkeys approaching you like the little like apes that approach Jane. One of them kind of like stands up and attempts to look intimidating.
Does it fail miserably?
Ignore this roll for a second, Xeno, depending on how it is.
Ignore it depending on how it is.
Hang on. Natural intimidation of 18.
Okay,
gosh.
so like,
I'm gonna.
are they super small? Like, are they little?
They're small. They are categorized as small creatures, so they're probably like 3 feet tall.
I'm like 9
Nice.
feet tall. Okay, if
Right.
I just stand up, I'll be scary.
This thing is literally like, I'm talking like its arms wide out, like hands on its hips, as it's kind of like approaching you, attempting to look scary, but failing to do
gonna-
so.
I'm gonna pretend to be afraid. And be like, oh no, it's coming! Ah!
The monkey looks over and flexes towards its friends as they all like go laughing on the ground, and they all go leaping at the rations that are in your hands.
And I just body slam all of them in a group with my shield.
With blood?
Oh, so quite a few of them are pointing and laughing over at Oryn.
What? What? Body slamming the whole group with my shield?
Would you like to actually?
No.
Oh God! Come on, they're like
It's just-
they're
Bunch.
like really tiny. Can we
Chicken wings.
ascertain if these are like adults or these are like?
These definitely look like they're. You know what? That's a little hard to say. Can you roll me a history check on this? These are also classified as beasts. So any druids that we do get, or any druids that plan on playing, would
That
make
would be
see
a
these.
9. This is a 9.
Yeah, they look like little chubby babies.
I wish to touch it.
Please roll
I
an
reach
animal
out my
check.
weird finger. Hey, that's a 16.
Not seeing any issue with it. 2 out of 5 of them come over and like squeeze your hand, and like hug your arm.
Oh,
My wing pops out. Kind of do a little flap flap.
All of them unfurl their wings and start like jumping up and down.
Yes.
That's adorable.
I scritch the heads.
What was it? A few of them. The other 3 whistle, like do a little like over towards the other 2, or over towards the 2 that are on you, and the 2 that are on you jump off and beckon you all to follow them.
Oh, is this a good idea?
We're following the dopamine. Let's go. Come on.
All right, no, I'm going where she goes, I guess.
What kind of a quest?
Are they going? Wait. Are they also going the opposite way of where we're supposed to be headed?
They're going like slightly off of where you're going, but definitely like along the path.
Okay, as long as it's still leading us to where we need to be, for the most part, I'll go. Yeah.
So, Guinevere and Isidore look like they're going. Oryn, Kanaloa, would you guys like to accompany your party members?
Suppose.
I will follow, but I will be right back.
Okay. So, you
They've
guys
also
are
been in the
getting.
way, by the way. I don't want to be in the back.
All right. You guys are getting further and further in down the way that they take you, and they take you to a very to a small outcrop where you can see a pile of just fruits that are grown on the aisle. Though this pile seems a little too large for all of these monkeys to be eating by themselves. When you see the pile start shifting, and clearly this pile was resting on the belly of a giant ape with wings.
Oh no!
Oh, the big boy.
Oh, that big boy. That's a
Oh,
himbo.
look at the little babies. Oh, look at the big baby. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, this giant ape is a huge creature with wings that are magnificently large.
I'm gonna stretch mine out and go up like, look at the baby!
Like how that's Hell yeah.
It's
Like a
it's talking.
Totoro.
It's talking to all the little ones. The little ones all jump up and down. The big one puts its hand palm up right in front of you, Isidore.
It's
Oh,
very
that's
careful
a-
if I get married again.
No, I know. Is that a please don't touch me? Stop.
No, like you can jump on top of it, like on top of its open waiting hand.
Am I gonna accidentally be married to a giant monkey?
Get eaten by what?
I mean, I'll risk it.
So
Oh boy.
you jump on the palm as it takes you all the way up to its face, as it just breathes on you.
Yes. I get my Totoro fantasy. Let's go.
You're getting married to the monkey.
It puts you on top
I'm
of
gonna
its head.
smush its face. No, just
No,
smush
put
it.
you on
Okay.
your head.
Yeah, no. It puts you at the top of its head as it like looks towards all the little monkeys and goes shouting.
I have found a mate.
Oh no.
Oh god.
So
I'm hugging its face around the sides.
it then helps Isidore come on down, and it looks towards all of you, and like grabs what is a handful of food for itself, but kind of like scoops it and places it in your guys' what do we call this thing? Travois.
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 Aw, it's friendly.
It gave you guys 50 days worth of rations.
Wow, how are we gonna carry that?
I'm gonna give it the rest of my dried fruit ration.
So
Thank you.
We made a friend.
The ape scratches its belly and lays back down. All the little monkeys go gleefully jumping up and down and go and continue their search to find food to pile on their friend.
Yay, that was so totally worth it. Nothing bad happened, guys. That was weird.
And that was encounter 2 out of 3
Adorable.
for the day.
That's amazing.
Dude, I'm munching on fruit. Nom, nom,
Me
nom,
too.
Alright.
I'm gonna like
Any
stuff myself.
would you guys like to take a short rest in between this and the nighttime encounter, or are you guys good to just keep marching?
Good.
I think we're good. We're waiting on Monkey Oryn.
I'm pretty sure,
Fully
like,
uninjured.
because he's full health and he has his action surge back.
Okay, so yeah,
So-
then we're good. I'm pretty fine. Okay.
Alright.
Oh,
And
oh,
Kanaloa.
there he is.
Welcome back,
Oh.
Oryn. You guys, the giant ape had given you guys 50 days worth of rations after assessing Isidore.
We made a friend.
Giant ape monkey. Alright, Kanaloa, you can please roll the next encounter check.
Don't worry, guys. I'll get us a real encounter.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna spend my points to get us a mythical moment.
Yeah, that's a
You
12.
can't spend it on us.
We can't spend points on us, unfortunately.
Things you know should change the rules so we can give ourselves mythical challenges.
Right.
I just got the visual equivalent or the audio equivalent of.
Oh, hold on. Actually, wait. So, hold on. I just remembered. We are going to be calling the session to an end soon, but I actually did not need you to roll for me, Kanaloa, because you guys are setting up for camp, and you hear heavy footsteps making its way towards you all.
The axe is out.
As a Dr. Eggman.
Oh.
And you see a large one of his two steel golems approaching you all.
What?
And so,
Is the doctor anywhere to be seen?
no, in fact, it's just a steel golem.
What? Oh
Keep
no!
feeding.
The steel golem quickly crouches down to be in front of you guys and puts forth a singular stone.
I take it.
Ah,
Hello? Hello? Is this thing working?
Oh, hello. What is it? It's coming from the stone, or can I just hear it in my
Yes,
head?
no, it's coming from the stone.
Okay, I hold the
Ah.
stone up to my ear. Hello?
I'll just sending stone.
Hello. Ah, wonderful. Yes. Looks like I don't know if you guys have explored this place that much. Well, you know, it's been 5 days on the island. I would have hoped you have. But luckily enough, my golems don't need to rest, so they've just been actually going through the island. However, though, this place
Killing,
is
discriminate.
amazing. Have you guys seen the fact that the wildlife on this island bleed adamantine?
yeah.
Noticed, yes.
Huh,
We-
yeah,
We
I
found
know,
any
yeah.
natives.
Yes, we
Wait,
picked that up.
you
pretty
found natives?
quick. Yeah,
So I
they
was
were.
asking you if you had found natives.
I have not found any natives yet, but this place is teeming with magic.
Well, I will tell you right now, Doctor. You should probably be careful. Because where did he go to the desert, or did he go to the Deadlands?
He went to the
Who went
Deadlands.
to the Deadlands.
Okay, where you're going, they might not be as friendly. So I would tread with caution.
Oh, worry not. I've been.
They are easily intimidated, though.
Yes, they are. They kind of spook easy. So
Also, the adamantine that they produce when rubbed together can produce any element.
Oh, fascinating.
And also, they speak
What?
primordial.
Also, watch out for the ones with stomach ulcers. Their piss is like a water jet.
Oh,
it's like a Gatling gun.
what?
It
Okay,
can
well,
rip through solid steel.
the professor. I'm writing all this down. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yes.
Wait a minute. You said elements, yes, Kanaloa?
Yes.
I like that. I think that's Kanaloa's
Should've
like
played the
just
fucking,
ringtone. So
It's a
Um,
notification sound.
That was my
And-
memory file.
wonderful. All right, putting this down. Wait a minute. That would explain it. There were certain locations that I naturally avoided because I noticed raging firestorms going around there. But this is wonderful news. That means that's where the natives are.
You should probably. I'd probably stay away from them
Likely.
until.
Oh, worry not. When you're an artificer like me who's been through quite a lot, the natives are probably not really much. If they do impose hostility, then I'll just run them over.
No.
Oh, wait, hold
Also,
on.
We're not supposed to do that.
Yes, I'm right. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot to mention, these devices can hook up with all of the other groups. Though my steel golems have not gotten in contact with the ones that went to the desert, they actually are in contact with Sylvaris already. If you wish to connect to her.
That is
right
great.
now.
Yes.
I think we're going to rest for the night, but it's good to know.
Yep. Well, for the most part, the signal seems to be working pretty well. It might change based off its location.
I think you're cutting out.
Zzz.
Oh,
And the call dropped.
brilliant.
Shit, I was gonna tell him about the blood moon.
Well, we got a lot more across than I thought we would. So,
Oh,
So, you guys have a singular sending stone, and the functionality of this one will allow you to connect to the other three parties in question. So Varus's party, the Royal Blue Party, Doctor, and I have put his name down. Dr. Andronida, And of course,
Wait,
you guys are the fourth party.
So is it like we have to think about who we want to connect to, and it'll connect to it?
You do not know yet. He failed to be able to tell you that part of the instructions.
Can we like Arcana thingy to see what the
If anyone wants to inspect it, I'll give it to them. I was just kind of
Looks like-
holding it. Is the
That is-
golem doing anything now? No,
No, nothing right now. Isidore, you were saying?
can we poke at it?
Sure. You can go ahead and your choice of either investigation or Arcana.
Oh, it doesn't matter either one. Wow, that's a rock.
That's a
That
rock.
doesn't matter.
Kanaloa, Isidore, and even Oryn, you guys can also all make an attempt at this.
Add it here. I am
Arcana or investigation, your choice.
Investigation. Okay, they're the same modifier. 15.
So, you notice. Okay, here. This is the best way for me to describe this. I'm trying to find like.
It's in the
Oh, here we go.
inventory.
You can whoever is going to be the one holding this, add sending stone, but we understand how its functionality actually works.
Guinevere, you touched it first.
What am I doing now?
You get to add it to your inventory.
Oh, okay, cool. What do I add it as?
It's just sending stone.
Sending stuff? Okay.
So in D&D
Inventory
Images is a
and
pretty good
inventory.
representation of what I'm about to tell you.
And I think if you just type sending, it should pop. Yeah, sending stone.
Sure.
So
Okay.
inventory, manage inventory, then just type in sending to the search bar.
I found it. I'll add it to my pouch.
It was a little hard to notice, but because of like the way the rock was naturally formed and pretty crudely, you'd imagine for an artificer who's trying to like make a new type of device. But this device has very faint indents that looked almost natural, and these indents, you can see that there are 3 indents indicating clearly the other 3 parties you can contact, and on the left and right side of this, you see an indent that it looks like it initiates calls and one that it ends calls.
Nice.
So, very much like a child, like a kid's cell phone that only is able to program 3 contacts into it. That's what you have.
Sweet. Nice. Okay. Can it be shaped like that, please?
Sure.
Fucking
Yes.
Shrek phones.
Shrek phone. And so,
Yeah.
you guys,
have a cell phone.
that is when you guys fully benefit from your long rest. That is what we call it for today's session.
With a level up.
Actually, yeah.
Really?
It was a milestone for the exposition you guys went through, as well as the fact that you guys have currently obtained the means of communication throughout the island. So,
And not married. Yeah.
right,
You're
exactly.
not married.
Divorcee.
No, technically you're divorced. Yeah, there it is. You're
Ah,
divorced.
okay. Yes, I am a
I mean, as
divorcee.
far as you know, that monkey's gift of food was actually your guys' marriage gift.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
wow.
Well-
That might have, no, that's true.
We'll have to figure out the semantics of monkey marriage next time. Thank you everyone so much for tuning in. It has been a pleasure having you all join us for today's adventure. If you enjoyed today's content and want to support what we do, feel free to follow and subscribe on Twitch. For any stream notifications, possible chances to participate, and even content polls, follow the Twitter, check out the TikTok, and join the Undead Legion on Discord, where you can hang out with just about any of us in the general chats. And for any VODs since today's episode, check out the Zealand YouTube channel. We hope you all have yourselves a safe night. We'll catch you all next time. Good night, everyone.
Bye.